Hello, Pisces. Hi. Hello. All right, Pisces. So it's been a cool 6 months since I've gone live. Okay, so bear with me. All right. A cool six. All right. All right. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. All right, so y'all are the last sign, and because I had such a long break in the readings, because of course I had to get my kids up, dressed, ready for school, take them, and all that good stuff. So since y'all are the last one, good morning, diving for light. Good morning. Um, so y'all bear with me now because I have not been live and I haven't gone. Matter of fact, I haven't done a live reading in 8 months. Yeah. 6 months ago, I just went live just to talk. It was my birthday, so because y'all are the last sign in Pisces, I have really been loving y'all's energy. The last set of readings, the last few, I don't know, Pisces. I'm gonna try to see where y'all coming from this time because y'all might get extra mushy. Good morning, Michelle. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm thinking of Michelle, so that's why I'm saying Michelle. Good morning. Um, but I I try to be diving for light. I don't fear anybody but the Most High. So, but a lot of butt kickings and all that. It'll kick you into high gear. But anyway, Pisces, y'all the last one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. God bless you too. Thank you. Um, but because we don't have any rush, because we don't have a next sign to get to, I just figured, like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on here, Pisces. Hopefully, y'all don't do too sappy of an energy today. Hopefully, everybody is in like good high spirits. Happy new moon, solar eclipse to everybody. Um, and we're gonna see what's going on with y'all, Pisces. The readings have been kind of like, you know, um, but they've been okay though. I don't think anything has been like to a point where I just feel like it's a lot of karmic justice moving in. I feel like it's just great. People are starting their new cycle. It's just great vibes because of the energy that they've been putting out. Um, Good morning, Pisces. Good morning, Ebony B. Good morning. I just feel like everybody is getting like what's due. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a scary time. Um, it's just like it's harvest time. That's a good way to put it, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get started. This will be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Okay. This is your new moon, solar eclipse, and Scorpio messages. All right. Keep in mind, it is collective, it's general. It will not, every part is not going to be your part because it's a collective message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Be sure to go check your other placements though. Yeah, but Pisces has been having some really good messages the last couple readings, the last couple set of readings. Um, so I'm excited for y'all, Pisces. Like I can already just feel like it's a lot of things breaking through for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, roles and genders can be flipped around, Pisces. You know how this goes. I could be saying you and it's the other person. All right. All right. What do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus today, Holy Spirit? Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel these messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. New moon, solar eclipse, and Scorpio for Pisces. What do you have for Pisces? Okay. All right, so you got opinions are the lowest form of knowledge and meditate on the spaciousness of air. I told somebody they needed to meditate or something. I can't remember who it was though. I did it today. But it says, do not be thrown off by others' opinions. Simply say, I appreciate your input and do what intuitively feels right for you. So Pisces, this is saying you need to hold your highest, your mind, okay? Whatever your thoughts of, this is really giving me the divine masculine and the divine feminine reading. Like both of them for the second half of this month. Today is the 25th, okay? But this says, when you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered. All right, so some of you feel like you could be suffocating. Or I feel like you're just trapped in your own head, Pisces. Like, what do I do? What do I do? That's the same. I know Aquarius got that same energy, and who else got it? Who did I do today? I can't remember. Because I feel like it's like the same person or the same group of people, like having doubts moving into this new cycle. You know, just afraid. Like whoever got I told to meditate had the release fear card. Virgo, who did I do before Virgo? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember, y'all. Cancer, I believe. Yeah, or Capricorn, one of the two. Anyway, whoever got this card, I feel like I want to say it was Cancer, though. All right, it's a time for healing, not war. All right, so the number 3 could be significant. Wow. Evil Queen, I know that I know Cancer got that today. And dang. I want to say Cancer and Capricorn. So I don't know. Maybe y'all have those placements. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Okay, so the number 2 could be significant as well as the number 3, either or both. The number 5 could be significant, but definitely a significant change is taking place or is meant to take place, or you need to change something, Pisces. It's something like that. Okay. Something deals with somebody being stuck in their head. Like this is giving me 8 of Swords energy. It's like somebody is scared to take the next step. They're scared of this change. Same energy Virgo was getting too. It's I don't know. But it's time. I mean, the same message keeps coming out. So you could settle, but right now is not the time to settle. It's really what I'm getting. All right, so let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, those from the highest white light who walk with me every day. These messages are for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Pisces, that looks like self-sabotage. Yeah. Like, that's the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Like, it's like you're scared to go to start this project or start this new endeavor that gets you to your wish fulfillment. It's like it's okay. All right, Pisces. See what I'm saying? You got the 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, but you got the 2 of Swords with the Devil card, fear. Something to have something. Okay, so we got 88 here. Wow. 8. We got 888. Okay. Ooh wee. Listen, from what I'm getting from this is it's your choice. You can stay where you are. You can move forward. I do understand if you're at a crossroads because maybe you're attached to something, or maybe you feel like something is gonna blow up or something like that. But it's looking like something's gonna blow up either way. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like you could stay where you are. That's gonna blow up. Or you can move on and it's still going to be a tower. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like you can't get away from the tower. Yeah, you got to move forward. Two of Pentacles, Chariot, Ten of Pentacles. You're going to have to. This is the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you can either walk away from the tower that's coming because where you already are, where you already work, especially if you know it's a toxic environment, your coworkers are toxic, everybody's toxic, the whole thing is toxic. The Ten of Swords is a completion. That's an ending. The Ten of Cups is an ending. And then you go down some, the Ten of Pentacles is an ending as well. So you're going, I mean, okay. Pisces. See? Pisces. Okay. So you got the Three of Wands. Look, with the Eight of Swords. It's fear. Like, it's literally like I don't know. It's like you just, it's, you can unbind yourself is what this is giving me. It's like someone is afraid of abandonment or having regret, but you're going to miss out on this Ace of Pentacles right here. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment, with the Hermit, Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is where you currently are, and this is where you could go, Pisces. You got the Temperance here. It's time. It's like you're going to miss your ride or something like that. All due to fear. 55 could be significant to someone. And that is the last 8. So we've seen all 4 8s in the deck. So it's just time. Something's coming. The ending is on the way. All right. It's time for you to heal. You got the Three of Pentacles, another 3. All right. So it could be a collaboration. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, 111. You got 3 10s out here and 5 cards, Pisces. I think something is kind of obvious, but okay. You got the Two of Pentacles. You still going back and forth. You're like, no. No, thank you, Sun, Ray, Moon. Thank you. It's like, no, but you're still sitting right here debating. Like, I don't know. Is it really the end? I'm not quite sure. Pull another card. That's the energy that this is giving me. Like, I really want to change the energy, but you got the 4 of Cups here, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. You gotta separate yourself from some kind of partnership, and you have to start anew. Okay, so you got the Page of Wands with the Fool card. Okay, and then you have the Emperor. Like, all right, now Pisces. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You got the Queen of Pentacles here with the Death card. So it could be something in regards to finances, maybe, and I can understand that. Like, you're worried about your independence here with this Nine of Pentacles. That's a worry for you. You're worried about this. I mean, but why? This is a different kind of worry that I'm getting here. Because with the 5 of Swords showing up with the 4 of Swords here, it's like you're afraid of somebody retaliating. So I hope that that's not the situation that you're in. We have another 10. So, I mean, just saying. And behind that is the Sun, the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups. So it looks like there's an illusion here. And I really think that you're putting too much faith in someone being your independent. Like, are you truly independent though? That's really the question. If that much, like, if whatever you're worrying about holds that much power, are you truly independent? Like, I mean, that could be the biggest thing, because it looks like you're fine to me. Especially if you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge, Pisces. You got the Temperance, divine timing. All right. Time's up. It's time. It's something deals with your protection. Okay. So that could be that, maybe that's an issue for you. Two of Swords, the devil. Like, so you just you fear the unknown. You fear not knowing what's coming next. Like, that's okay. I get it. So something could have something to do with who you're working with. Okay. There's definitely a collaboration here of some sort, or one that's meant to form, but it looks like this is already in the works. You have the Queen of Wands, okay? Death card again, okay. Whew, so, boy, oh boy, Pisces. The Nine of Cups. What else do we have? Something takes you taking initiative, okay? Okay, so there could be someone who's feeling, apologetic, or they just have a new perspective on love. So that could be what it is too. Like, say if let's switch from a collaboration and a work thing to the relationship part. Okay, so because we do have the King of Wands showing up here with the Queen of Wands, so it looks like in regards to love, something could have been a third party situation. Okay, we do have counterparts out here. So Pisces, I don't know where you fit in at this. Put yourself where you go. All right, so something could, I don't know if someone got married to someone, like basically like your actual counterpart, or who you were supposed to at one point collaborate with, got in a union with someone else. They clearly don't match. Okay. But somebody was the breadwinner here. Somebody had the money. So therefore they can call the shots. All right. But it looks like somebody turned their back on you. They went to go be with the third party. Okay. They juggled you. They just kind of cheated themselves here. All right. But this could be your current situation. Just say, Pisces, this could be you currently. Like, you're in something with someone. Say if you are the other person that doesn't, you and your mate doesn't match. Right. So, and it's one of those situations. Like, this person, like, this will be where they juggle you. They play with you. Something was over a long time ago. They backstabbed and betrayed you. It's something like that. They choose their family over you, or a group of people, or something like that, right? You're sitting here and you're cheating yourself. So you're sabotaging yourself. Okay? It looks like there could be a breakup here. Or it's definitely too many people. Now, this doesn't have to be a love interest. This could actually be a family member. Okay? Who I don't know. Like, maybe they take their side of yours, or they feed into this person's crap, like, and they get to do anything. You don't have anybody to run to, is what this is giving me. A lot of lies, a lot of sleeping around, a lot of lonely nights is what this is giving me. So you need to, kind of dead whatever that is, if you are the person knowing that you're getting something, like you're not getting what you deserve out of your spouse. And it could just be the very thing of y'all not matching. If you do know this is your person, though, same thing. It doesn't matter if that is your person. I mean, you could stand up and fight for what's right, but if they don't know how to treat you, then they still have lessons to learn. So let them learn their spiritual lessons. Okay. Now, if this is a case, though, too, this could be a case where the person that you were meant to be with already done all of this, and now they're tired of fighting who they're with, because they got with somebody who's combative. They juggle them. They betray them. They lie to them. This person right here is so hateful. Like, this person has to sleep with like one eye open. Like, they don't even trust who they're with. It's like somebody is sleeping with the enemy, with the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords here. So this person could have been codependent upon this Queen of Pentacles right here, okay? Because if this was your person, because you're showing up as the Queen of Wands, And this person is showing up as the King of Wands, but this person could have been promiscuous. Like I said, they love having third parties, but now time's up for that. So that could be what's going on right now. Why they telling you, Pisces? I don't know, honey. Okay, this is a spread with the only major arcana being the Temperance card. Okay, that's having patience. That's balance. All right, that's divine timing. So something is just done. It like this has no choice but to be done. All right. So I don't know. Maybe this person is just maybe they got the memo. I guess because I don't see anything where it just blew up. Maybe the betrayal was just horrible. It looks like somebody got with somebody who was like them, but in a sexual way, in a lustful way. You know what I'm saying? Like they like to sleep around. They got with somebody who likes to sleep around. That's what it looks like. They thought that was so good. Somebody was so greedy and smug. Like whoever this person is too, they spited you. Ooh, child. They spited you. They left you all alone. But this person, they feel apologetic. This person didn't have any self-worth, so they didn't know how to. They don't know how to treat you because they have passed their body around and they'll do whatever with anybody. Like they didn't hold themselves in high regard. So it looks like here too, this person could have thought that. I feel like this person just felt so. They didn't think enough of you. Like I just said that, but I'm just saying, like this person, whoever had the bag. Like, Pisces, I'm getting that you're the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? At this present moment. Like, you're beautiful, you're confident, you're not afraid to show a little thigh, blah, blah, blah. However, you're solid, you're loyal, you're grounded, you're wifey material, or husband to guy resonates. That's just what's on the cards. But, I mean, this person, though, they didn't see that bag in you. This is a person who chased a thrill. All right. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. It was not. They ended up with somebody who does not have staying power. They are not loyal. They are not wifey material. And it looks like they possibly may not look that good either. Now that this person is like woke. And they're realizing like, oh my gosh, I'm cheating myself. Or they look at you and it wakes them up. Like, what? Like, how did Pisces turn into this person? But you've been Temperance already. And that's the thing that this person, like, I don't like it, Pisces. But, you know, everybody, you got to live and learn. All right, let's see. Can I get one on the Temperance, please, for Pisces? Okay, so you got the 7 of Cups. What did I say? This person was asleep, so this is past related. It is. It's past related. Okay, so something did. You got a tower here. Something blew up here. Or some spill work broke. Oh, it sure did. It broke. So, I mean, Pisces, I mean, I don't really. This person listened to other people. Somebody told this person, they took the advice. That's why it says opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. They took the advice of somebody else, their buddy, their pal, their sister, whoever. One of these other signs could be a sister or something of the sort. But anyway, Pisces, while you're here, let's go ahead and get another spread. Let's get another spread for you. Because I want to see you come out. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, you can have a significant Pisces placement, and this person does too. Where it's at, I have no clue, because, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like it's neither one of you guys is like, I don't know. It's in a certain place, though. But we'll get another spread for you, Pisces, just because that's talking about, it's really giving me that's talking about the third party. Them and the third party in you. And with it being past related, I don't know. Maybe you needed to know that, Pisces. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get another spread. I don't know. I really think that's your person, Pisces. I really think that's your person. But you like, that ain't my person. That's their person, because they can stay over there. I know that's right, Pisces. Pisces, let me find out. All right, can we get another spread for Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Can we get a real spread for Pisces? They said they want it for them because their energy been popping. They ain't got time to be hearing about nobody else mess. Something y'all knew was gonna blow up in the first place. I feel like y'all already knew that was gonna be a bad day. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work out. Yeah. Y'all knew it was gonna be a bad day. It's okay. I've been there. I'm gonna start doing like a story time. Would y'all like me to start doing like a story time? I'm gonna break real quick. Would y'all? I mean, is that something that y'all would like? Would y'all like me to start doing like a story time? Like, I know the things that I've witnessed in my life. You would think. I bet y'all say she reading them. Ain't no way. Yes, way. Okay, Sunray. Oh, thank you, Bree. Yes, okay, Michelle. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing a story time though, because I have literally, it won't be in this reading, but I have literally been, I don't know, Pisces. I have been everything that I've seen. Listen, okay, I'm gonna start with this right here. I'm gonna start with this one right here, just because I'm on this live and I'm just, y'all say it's story time. Okay. It's not gonna be long, but I'm gonna just say something like this because I know y'all always hear me. I be trying to, y'all probably be like, she's just popping her. She ain't seen that. She done making that. No. Like I said, some people have actually experienced the things that they talk about. When I see that in the cards, it is possible. Now, some stuff y'all know, I be like, what? And I'll tell you, like, that's crazy. I hope that ain't it. But I promise you, like, I done had somebody, I'm going to say, back in 2020, that's 2 years ago. So, and by the way, like, if you're new here, then you'll know, like, I've already mentioned it. I think it was an Aquarius reading. That's when I gave, like, a little bit of a backstory. Like, I didn't know, I had never seen the first tarot card unless it was on TV and it was a part of a movie, and I didn't pay attention to that part of the movie either. Like tarot found me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't find tarot. Like, tarot found me. And so, but it came in my life at a time where I feel like I needed it the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God has a way of doing, that's part of the protection. Like, it's kind of like sliding you. It's kind of like you just walking down the street like, man, I don't know what to do, man. And then you just, all of a sudden, something just fly by. And you're like, oh, what's that? Like, that's how it was with tarot. What is that? This says forgive yourself. Okay, listen. You're going to go through times like that too, Pisces. Keep that in mind. You're going to have to forgive yourself now. Because some of the choices, especially when you are chosen, many are called, few are chosen. All right, I'm going to start there. It is a lifestyle change. Can you mess up? Yes, you can. You can mess up. You can. It's not, there's nobody that's perfect. There was only one. Okay? There was only one. So nobody's perfect. So can you mess up? Yes, you can. It's all about your intentions, though. All right. So anyway, back in 2020, I could tell you about these third party situations so perfectly. And this that's not the first. I mean, I'm telling you, especially when you go through a lot of failed relationships or situationships, because they don't last long enough to be called relationships. Like, I don't claim anybody I used to talk to. I don't, okay? Because it just, like I said in the Aries reading one time, like, it's called disclaimer, but 3 months tops, and then everybody, like, fall weak, they fall off, like, okay, you ain't about it, like, all right, bet. So you rather walk alone, and you have to get into a position where you're okay with walking alone. Like, it's okay. As long as your protection too, like, it'll start, you'll start, especially if you're hanging around the wrong people. Like, I remember one time, like, everything around me will start breaking. Like, if I'm in the wrong energy, like, things will break. Like, And my stuff don't break. Like I ain't trying to be, I ain't saying it can't, but I know when something's not right. That's another thing too. You have to protect your energy. And in that case, it doesn't even, that could just be just keeping a lot of distance or enough between you and the wrong people. All right. So this could be anybody. All right. So keep that in mind. Stuff will start breaking around you. You feel like your favor falling off, but the person who in your energy gaining. Pay attention, Pisces. Especially if you really have Pisces like in some prominent placements in your chart. Like you especially should be on top of this. Like you should be already like, you know what I'm saying? Like you already done this in the past life type of thing. All right. Yes. Follow the inner voice. Exactly. But you should be already on top of this, Pisces, because things around you will start breaking. I kid you not. I kid you not, your favor will start to waver in the wrong company. All right? Like it will start, you will feel it. You will know it. You'll be like, dang, like this would never happen to me. What's the chances? But the other person up, they energy high, they getting blessings all over the place, and you like, but you on the phone talking to them, telling them about it. Like I just don't understand. And then I had a great day today. They got so much energy. They full of a good time. Like it's just like crazy. Yes, the craziest things will happen. Like I swear, and it's like, but that's another thing too. Like when you are under attack, that's another thing I said in the Aquarius reading that I said that. And I told people that tarot found me. I didn't find tarot. I actually said it in my birthday live too. But like nobody put me onto it. Then nobody send me something and say, hey girl, check out this reading. Nobody. I promise you. I promise you. So it's one of those things, you know, where God has a way, because I didn't know going into the next cycle that I would be going into that I would need tarot. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes? No? Okay. So I had already been going through certain steps, like certain levels, you know, in my journey. Okay. Closing cycles, opening new cycles, closing cycles, opening new cycles, closing cycles. It's the same thing every day, y'all. It's just a new level. That's it. It's the same. Like right now, we're going into a new cycle. This is a new cycle. It's gonna be the same thing at the end of this cycle, and we're gonna start over again. Now, this cycle may last, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, whatever. However, but this is it's the same thing. That's the phrase of same different day. It's the same thing. Like nothing new is under the sun. It's just in rotation. That's why I always tell people, if you don't resonate with something and that's not your part, or it's past related, that if it's past related, maybe you're resonating with something more so in your moon sign, where you feel like it was a relationship, or your Venus sign, it was a relationship, a love situation a long time ago, but you more so resonating better with your North Node or your rising or something like that. That's why I tell people, check all your placements, okay? But anywho, I had somebody back in 2020, and I had already gone through the obstacles. Like I tell y'all all the time, hate is on every level. It does not matter. The hate doesn't go away. On the new level, you got a new devil. That's just all it is, baby. You might as well just go on away to your new people. I'm like, hey, new level here. The coast is never clear. They just gonna move the old devil out the way because you done completed that task. You know what I'm saying? You don't kill that one. You don't slay that one. That's it. Nothing changes. It's the same thing. So make sure you don't put your blinders on. Like, oh, I'm just free. And no, you're never free, Pisces. You're never free. Not as long as you're in human form. And you serve a purpose too. Will they protect you? Absolutely. Are you divinely protected? Absolutely. Just as long as you stay along your path. Okay? So if you want to keep your good favor and you want to keep your protection, you do have to walk a good path, okay? And the only reason I use the word righteous so much, oh my gosh. Wow. Naomi, thank you. Oh my. Thank you. But the only reason I use the word righteous so much is because I learned years ago, before my tarot journey, I was naive, real gullible, because I was very, 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 very I'm gonna just say church going. And y'all know right now I still don't condemn the church. You know, if you need the environment, go. You know, so now watch where you're going. I'm not telling you to go there. I said if you feel led to go, go. I'm not condemning the place, because the place does nothing to you. It's a few of the people, just a few, you know. But that's out here. It's like, well, if I'm gonna go through this in the church, I might well be out here, you know, and away from that energy, away from being forced to fellowship with people who may still have it out for me. Just because we're in the same building don't mean nothing. And that goes for group settings, friend settings. That doesn't matter. Like, you have to, like, and that was the lesson that I had to learn. And once I learned that, I ascended. You know what I'm saying? And so I always say is the difference between, I could say be a good person, but there's a difference between being good and being righteous. Do you see what I'm saying? Good is like you could, like, and my father taught me that. Oh, that's funny, because my dad is a Pisces. Fun fact. My dad is a Pisces, for sure. But he's a very good man, and he's a righteous man. You know what I'm saying? But he's a very wise man too. Very wise, very wise. And he said it's a difference between being good and righteous, because a dirty person could do a good deed. You know what I'm saying? But a righteous person is this part. You know what I'm saying? It's what's in here. It's the part where God knows your heart. You know what I'm saying? God knows if you're a stand-up person or a stand. That's why this is your temple. The building is not necessary. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you need that, go. Like, I've never condemned the church. That's why I started at 22 years old. That's why I started. My friend drugged me to church. Drugged me now, because I was on my way for at least 4 months. Girl, I'm catching next time. All we did was party. Girl, I'm going next time. Girl, you catch me there. Catch me in the place, girl. I'm going to be sitting first row. I lie every week. Child, I used to lie every week about going to church. I don't know. I feel like, look at the birds coming. But I did, because I was fearful. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to go be judged. You know, and I was intimidated. Like, I can't go around those people, you know. And then fast forward to 10 years later, I realized that I was better than a lot of those people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that sometimes. So, because everybody wasn't righteous. They were good people. They gonna serve you, you know, everything like that. Here, bring your plate, baby, or whatever the case. But you know, they'll hurt you just the same way. Like, you know, and you have to learn. You have to learn lessons the hard way. So I don't condemn the church, because that's where I started. That's why I started, you know. So I always tell people, if that's where you got to start and you feel more comfortable, because it is a group of people, go. But if you feel like you have someone who you can lean on, and they're in your corner and you're in theirs, then, you know, that's all you need. As long as you praying and you have a connection, your connection to the Most High is yours. Okay? And I honestly feel like that's what makes me good at this. I'm not the best at this, but it makes me good, like exceptionally good, I feel like. Because, I mean, to be self-taught, just for me to learn what it is, just for the first time in 2020, but after my other journey, you see what I'm saying? I feel like that journey helps me be here today. Do you see what? Don't ever, like, don't condemn, or I guess make yourself feel bad for a part of your old story. You need that peace. Put it in your pocket and you're going to pull it out later. Like, it's simple, Pisces. Like, you're going to teach somebody else something later. Okay? Like, I'm not ashamed of any part of my past. I could tell y'all anything about my past, honey, and I have no problem with telling you. I mean, and other people, they can grow up in church. Literally from yay high, they were Christian or whatever they call it. What is that called? I think I said it, christened. Um, you know, but they can grow up yay high, and it could be a hard fall because they didn't learn the difference between being good and being righteous. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Pisces, I say that because in 2020, and that's why I always, um, Fanny Millionaires. The only reason I seen your comment like that is because you put notified so big. I don't know. Maybe undo the button and then hit it again. But I'm gonna do another spread. I'm gonna do another spread. But I said that because I went through I went through a spiritual warfare. I know knowingly with my daughter. That was my first spiritual warfare. She's 5. And I had to battle that, like, and it was meant for me to go through it pregnant with her because, for one, that was my lesson. I was a bad child. I swear, because I look at the Most High as my father, so it's I was a real bad girl. So it was one of those things where, like, I had to be, like, pregnant. I leaned on my family. I'm thinking about that surround yourself with love card. Like, I listened. I leaned on my family, and I stayed up underneath my mother. I swear, every time she see me coming, she said, "Oh Lord, here she go wobbling back over here again." Yes, I literally, and because I had a toddler and I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was doing it all alone, and so and I was going through a spiritual warfare. Like, I had to stand up for not just myself, but a collective of people who felt gotten for. Pregnant now. Like, so, and that's where a lot of my power came from. My voice came from that part of my life. And you ain't been able to shut me up ever since. But I had to go through that. And I felt like, why would I go through this at a time where I'm pregnant? You can't have any wine, baby. Like, you're completely sober. Like, it's just like, it was agony. I was miserable. I was completely miserable and all alone. I felt all alone. Like, I carried my son in our apartment. I lived alone. I did not live with my parents. I was completely independent. I did not live with them. And I carried my son on my hip every day, in and out, And he turned 2 the day I got discharged from the hospital from having my daughter. Like, I still had to be mommy. I still had to go make $1. I still had to speak up for what was right. At that time, I was writing my book. I do have a book. Y'all will stumble upon it later in life, I'm sure. But at that point, I wrote a book. That's why I tell you, it's money in what you go through. It's abundance. Forget the money. It's abundance. You gain so much that's just yours. It's your jewels. Nobody can take it from you. So go through it, Pisces. Go through it. And sign up for the challenge. Like, so what? I couldn't stay in that spot where I felt like somebody wanted to box me in. Like, we got her now because, she has a 1-year-old and she's pregnant again and she's having to do it all alone, and how she's going to do it. Oh, she's definitely for sure going to have to lean on the government or do this. No, I did not. My rent was the same, baby. I had the same application. I paid full rent. I was a full paying tenant. I didn't lean on anything. Never. I don't even ask my parents for things. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was where I was in life. I'm going to tough it out. I'm going to do it. So I wrote my book. I actually finished it. I had my daughter in August. Like I said, both of my children are Leos. Y'all know this. Their birthdays are 3 days apart. and and I had my daughter in August. I finished my book the day before Thanksgiving the same year. And I felt so proud. So I went out to the club then to celebrate. But anyway, I rarely go out. Will I go? Absolutely. It's rare. Like I have to be like my aura has to be prepared that I'm about to go out. But either way, I mean, it's lit. Like I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It comes with it. Like it come you organically gain your covering. You organically gain your protection. And that's why, like when I didn't back down, like I've had the thing where I had to go up against, because the crew I was going up against when I was pregnant with with my daughter, was the church. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of people. A lot. And I couldn't back down. I refused to back down. I said, no, absolutely not. I don't stand for that. And ain't nobody else falling victim if they coming behind me. I promise you, you're going to know what's what. You're going to know the truth. And God to keep leveling you up. So stay the course. You got to have some heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So you got to stand up for something, Pisces. Like, don't let everybody put that. That's why that card says opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, hold yourself in high regard. But as far as somebody telling you about another person, why don't you go be your own judge of the person? If you're going to judge anyway, like, go be your own judge. Like, I don't get that. But that's also some lessons I had to learn because I didn't thoroughly do my research. You feel me? That works both ways. I could think somebody, they telling me the right thing. I believe them because they love it and they caring and they would never lie to me. They so holy and upright and they at church every Sunday and Wednesday too. They would never lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, come on now. You can't condemn a person by what you don't know about them. And you cannot judge a person and make them righteous off of what you do know about them. Do your own research. Do your own research. Okay? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Dang, you long-winded today. But yes, you have to use your own discernment. Okay, so, and that's why I say on this channel, believe half of what I tell you, half of what you see. Only hold account what you feel and hear, what your intuition tell you, what your discernment tell you, and the receipts. That's it. Like, I'm just telling the story now. I didn't say this your story. I'm telling the story. You discern if it's yours or not. Okay, so back in 2020. In regards to, I was in a relationship and that's when I really got into stepping away from the church so heavily. Okay. And, just kind of getting some separation there because I just felt like I was doing so much and gaining nothing. I was lacking something. It was a piece that was missing. And it was the part where I wasn't meant to follow. I was meant to lead. But still be teachable. Keep that in mind too, Pisces. There's only the biggest teacher, and that's the Most High. You underneath somebody. You under somebody's management at all times. You are never too big to not learn. Ever. So please do not. That's when you have to be humbled, and that's when them humble cards be coming out because nobody wants to show homage, show respect to where they're really getting their words from. Where you getting that from? Oh, you picked this up. Who came up with it? Okay, I guess, that's why I be telling people, like, these are tools. You're not getting that just because it's you. Because what if your brain didn't work? Like, what if you didn't have the mental capacity to be able to? Thank you, Anaya Hater, Light 1111. Thank you so much. But It's a tool. Like you don't have to have the hands and the eyes and the know-how, the brain to know how to do this. That's a blessing in itself. Who are you? That's why I said it's a difference between a high priestess and a tarot reader. That's what I mean. I mean, this is something that you do. You read tarot. That it's a difference though, because what is here? Like, how do you really feel? Because he can easily cut off your brain power. What if your brain is fried? What if you can't? What if you lose your eyesight? What if you can't see? You gonna feel the cards? You gonna know what the card said? You gonna see? You gonna be able to read it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just what if you get into it? I think I know we're about to go into a part where people are going to learn how to be more humble or gracious, just grateful. Like, and realize that it's a man's world, but that ain't it though. You heard the bird. It's a man's world, but that ain't it. And people take this too far. This is something that you do. Like I said, my experiences is what makes this work in my favor. That's it. But do you know how much I had to go through? But them stripes though, I'm glad I got my stripes. Rightfully. Okay? Did nobody put me on, give me a whole bunch of subscribers real quick like? Nobody. So, and you don't care about the opinions. You don't care what people say. Nobody shuts you up. All the bad comments, you know they're going to get theirs. Like, I mean, that's just me. I'm in my whole being since I got on my path, 22 years old. So, we're talking 12 years ago now. Okay? But 22 years old, there's not one person. Even before then, I never knew what was placed upon my life for me to carry on. Okay? I never understood it. It could never be explained until I gained a relationship with the Most High. Okay? So I tell y'all, like, connect. Like, I was afraid. Like, when my friend finally drug me to church at 22 years old, and she only took me because that's the way she was raised. Now, was I a more, I feel like I showed more compassion than she did. And she was raised in church. Her father was a pastor. She had a lot of siblings. You know, she just grew up in church. Like, so that's all she knew, but that didn't make her any better than me. She was my friend for a season. It could have been a lifetime, but you'll have to find another reading. I did a set of readings where I actually talked about that friend. I'll tell you the title of it, though, if you feel compelled to put it on your watch later. It's a Leo reading, and it's called Your Ancestors Said Over My Dead Body. You Will Be Respected. Okay? That's the name of it. Your body is it's your temple. Exactly. A church with a name on it is just a building. Okay. So anyway, I'm glad that I went, but that very same night, first of all, I cried in church. Like, I shed tears, and the pastor was just saying, hey, you know, basically telling us all to stand up. I mean, as we were getting ready to leave. And I felt so embarrassed too when I went, because I didn't have much to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, because you learn, like, you taught to, like, you know, tithe and offer and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, I didn't have much to give, and, you know, and all of that, because I was not, like, I lived on my own. I had my own place then, but I wasn't financially, I was not in a place to just be like giving my money out. I'm like, wait a minute, how much we supposed to give? And she all got a checkbook out and stuff, tithing and stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so anyway, I gave what I brought to give or whatever. I felt so shamed, but I was like, whatever. But I did go home that night, y'all. And because the pastor in the church, And that person was cool. It was a cool little church, and it was actually a cool big church. It was a pretty big church. It was in a bigger city, and the pastor was just like, if you have nothing else to say, just say, Father God, I love you. I trust you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Like, and I went home and I started from there, and here I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that saved my life because at that time, I was in like kind of a domestic situation with somebody that I was, it was just messy. It was just, ooh, honey, it was one of those situations where, the person y'all can't lock in, but they feel like they control you. Like, but you ain't my dude though. Like, why you? It's like people feel like like I can talk to other females, but you can't talk to nobody else. Like, it was one of those disputes, so we always scrapping and stuff, But I'm telling you, it could have got bad. Like, that's when you have to know, like, that's when you really get tugged on the most. Like, when it get to a volatile situation, like it gets to a situation where you putting your hands on each other, it's time to walk away. It's time to go. Ain't no respect there. It ain't no respect there. You feel me? Like, yeah. Yeah, Brie, thank God I didn't have kids. I'm glad that I didn't have any kids in the mix. Like, I was always upset. Not that I never, like, would try to have them when I was younger, but I would be like, oh my God, like, why can I not have a baby? I want a baby, a baby. I would have been a baby having a baby, but God, thank God that He blocked it every time. You feel me? And my dad always told me, that wise man, he always said, there's nothing wrong with you. Because I'm crying like, I just can't have a baby. Now this was when I was actually of age, like midways. Like, I was praying then. I had an established relationship with the Most High, a stable relationship, all that. And we were actually trying to have a baby, but I could not conceive. And my father told me, he said, you just, it ain't time for you to have a baby right now. I mean, it's simple. There's nothing wrong with you. Like, exactly. God's timing. And it's just like, and I was like, I used to just cry all the time. I had so many failed attempts, y'all. Like, I thought something was wrong with my body. I'm letting people go pick on me. I had my platelets checked. Talk about being checked up and down for everything. Like, I'm chromosomes, everything. I mean, it was bad. Okay? And he was like, there's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. It ain't time for you to have a baby. And I be doggone, because they came back to back. Double for my trouble. Okay? So I got my boy, I got my girl. So it actually worked out in the way that everybody would love it to work out. You know what I'm saying? One of each, like, ooh, yeah, one of each and done, like, type of thing. Like, and that's really where I'm at with it. So, but anyway, somebody in a relationship, that's what I'm saying. These volatile relationships, I know a lot because I started at a very, very young age. And I know about hopping off the porch too soon because I wasn't too soon. It wasn't too soon, really. Because, I was in college. I transferred college after my first year and a half to a bigger city. And then after that, because I had so much freedom and I could do what I wanted, that's when things started spiraling. So you definitely got to keep a tight grip on things, like, especially if you're younger. Like, if you're like in your early 20s, pay attention to that. If somebody is abusive towards you, move around. Move around. Feminine or masculine. Don't let no feminine put her hands on you. I don't care. Like, that don't, no. That does not, just because she's a woman, don't give her permission to put her hands on you. And that's just period. Feminine. Don't let no man put his hands on you. Don't even let him yank you up. You feel me? Like if he's showing any signs of like violent behavior, move around. Like, I'm serious. Move out the way. That's only gonna get worse. Step away. I'm not saying that person can't change, but you're not about to change them if you letting them do it. You're not gonna change that person. So I mean, just move around. I'm serious. So, but like I said, I was in a very violent situation. Like, literally, like, it was bad. Like, my teeth marks are in that man's chest. It was real bad. I can't believe I just told y'all that. But yeah. Oh, amethyst rose, boy. Yes. Okay. But that person always bullied me. Like, that was it was kind of like the Ike and Tina type thing. Like, you only could take so much, and then I'm finna take now it's my turn. You feel me? And you don't want it to be my turn, because when it's my turn, I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn up. It is. I'm finna turn up. And I'm telling you, I broke every dish in my house that year. Throwing them. I swear. So it ain't that I ain't been there. I know what's up. I'm telling you. Like, it's you live and you learn. Okay? And I promise you, everybody that man can't walk around with no shirt off and not think of me. And whoever he with, they're gonna be like, what is that? It's my teeth marks, baby. It is. But at the time, that was my defense. Because that person was strong. You feel me? Very strong. So anyway, like I said, that was my early 20s now. Don't y'all do that. I'm telling you, walk away. I got touched by an angel when I was 22. All right. And that person is still near and dear to me to this day. War wounds, exactly. That's why I said I really earned all my stripes. Because I really could have killed somebody. Like, in real life. Like, for real. And, but I got touched by an angel myself. Like I said, my friend was just for a season. That's why I say, the phrase God can use anyone at any time holds a lot of weight. It doesn't matter who the person is. Like, he gonna bring that seasonal person through for you. Like, I'm just gonna send you a temporary friend, somebody to get your mind off of things, somebody to pull you away from a situation, even just somebody to come and, like, break it up. I mean, for real. And y'all may gain a friendship and y'all never talk again after a few months. So pay attention to people don't just brush off some random person that's coming in your life. Maybe they different from your group of your normal friends. That's the person. Silly. And, but at the time I was club promoting. Yes, baby. I was a club promoter. Amethyst Rose was a club promoter. Okay. Well, we threw parties. I was lit. I'm telling you, I used to have a lot of fun. Like, real talk. Like, for real. I used to have too much fun. Too much. So, but anyway, I ran into this person. I was out at a networking event, because we had a big event, right? Me and my friends' business, we actually were Brilliant Minds Entertainment. That was our little, but because, we were both pretty smart, but we like the club, but, we like to be educated too. Like, we were like, we gonna work our job in the daytime. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this part too, because I need y'all to know. Okay, so don't do what I did. See, it's still times I be thinking back, like, I don't know how I used to stay out to 4:30 in the morning and go to work at 6, baby. I have no clue. Demon time. I'm telling you now. I could tell you a thing or two. Like, y'all make sure y'all ain't doing that though. I'm telling you, when you think back on some things, and you could really think back and you think, when I got out of those situations, I could not realize how much grace God was giving me though. My ancestors protected me, my spirit guides. I didn't even know what any of that is. Up till 6 Class of 8. Yeah. Oh my God. What? You listen, baby. You better than me, cause listen, I ain't even go to all my classes. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. Don't y'all be signing up for all them classes, then go drop them now. Cause that was me, baby. I was queen of that, honey. I had things to do. I'm telling you, I had things to do, honey, and it was party. That's it. That's it. Hang out. That's it, baby. Like, I'm serious. I baby, I had more important things to do than some doggone literature, baby, because baby, I'm finna go lit at this club. Ain't gonna be no literature, baby. Anyway, I still pass my classes though. It be the weirdest stuff. I've just always had grace. So when I got on my path, it just kind of compounded to what was already good. Like it was like, okay, boom, she on path, boom, here we go. So get on now. Listen, Pisces, or whoever you work with. At this point, I know all y'all ain't Pisces. Strip club after party didn't work out. Baby, what? We had an event at the strip club 1 year. I swear, lit literature. I sweat on everything. On everything. My rest days was Sunday and Monday. That's it, baby. That's it. Sunday and Monday. Baby, we would, what? Who? You sleep when you're dead was the mentality I had. What? Honey was halfway gonna die sometimes. Didn't even know it. I think back on it, be like, girl, what was you thinking? What were you really thinking? And I don't be knowing, y'all. I remember, listen, I had to write a 10-page paper, but when I had to do things, I got it done. Okay? You got to be really disciplined. I don't know, you got to know you got to move like in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know how to move, you could really kind of get away with anything. I ain't telling you, don't connive, don't scheme. You still got to do but your professor tell you, okay, you got 2 months to write this paper. 2 months now. Here I am at the laundromat writing my paper, my 10-page paper in 1 day. Okay. Listen, I still broke out the joint with an 80. Who? She is not to be played with. Okay. Baby, I'm at the laundromat washing clothes on a Sunday, writing that paper. I said, boy, let me go and get on this. But anyway, fast forward some now. We ain't finna go all the way back and stay in the college years, okay? I can't sit here and talk about my college years with y'all. It was supposed to be a story. I just told y'all I wasn't doing story time. And look at that. Oh, my goodness. So, anywho, when I was well on up, now got children, been walking the same path for 10 years, I came across one of my biggest devils that I would ever face. It still wasn't my biggest. It wasn't my biggest. This was 2 years ago. Okay? But I actually had somebody, that actually, they wanted who I was with. It was their ex. And they wanted them back, And that was one of the things, like, if you are a light worker and you really are on your path and you're on your destined path, like you galloping, you on the horse, you gone. And you get with people, they're finna be tested. And I don't care how much you forewarn this person. They don't pass, baby. I ain't saying they can't. But they have to be ready for what you're ready for. Okay? But this person, they wanted this person back real bad. And they wanted my attention real bad too. So please, that's why, just if somebody want to talk to you, well, basically talk to themselves, let them. Just ignore them. You don't go back and forth with something that you know when you know better. It's different when you in that. When you in that energy, but don't go back and forth. It's not worth it. And I would tell this person, that person basically just wants you back just because they see you happy with me. But, the ego. It's always the ego. It's always the ego. Baby. So, this person was, up one, blah, 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 We had just signed a lease on a house. We were going to live together. And I be doggone, let me see, how many months into the lease was it to this person completely folded? Two. 2 months. 2 months into the lease. So my options then were, are you going to move into something smaller, or, because are you going to move? Nope. Are you going to break your lease? Nope. I stayed right there. Couldn't, because that's really what that person wanted at the end of the day, is for this person, because, this is the first time. And this person actually told me out their mouth, like, this is the happiest I've ever been. And I've never had, like, a home like this before. But that ex of theirs, boy, they did. Y'all hear my stomach growling. That ex of theirs, they will stop at nothing. If they want that person back, please just tell that person you're not finna play the games. Like, listen, like, if you want to let this like, somehow certain things were popping up, fake pages of this and that, fake information, fake conversations. That's why I be telling y'all, make sure y'all double checking when y'all get, if somebody bring you some information and they can't tell you the source, tell them to move around. Just go ahead and exit stage left. Tell them to move around. You bringing me something, you can't tell me where you got it from, and they can't tell you where they got it from or show you, move yours around. So this person, the test was, are you gonna stay here in your peace, with your peace, or are you gonna listen to somebody who's, you told your peace that this person was very violent, very disrespectful. It was abuse, be it verbal or physical or both or whatever. Lies, trickery, manipulation. This is where this person, if we're gonna, I don't really even throw around the terms karmic. If y'all been around a lot, I don't throw away. I just speak. I say divine, because I can bear to identify to what I am. You feel me? Anything less than, I just don't even give it that much, that much ammo. Because you mention a karmic enough, especially for other readers on your channel, if you mention that enough, they're going to always come. That's always going to be what's swarming around you. If you keep using the word, like, I want to go hear about me. Like, basically, so those are the majority of your subscribers and your followers. But when you want people to, you want to help people, guide them into their divine path and where they're supposed to go, then you're going to use the divine word a lot. Okay? And not just when you're talking about it in that light, but this person was dealing with someone who would be considered a karmic. Okay? This person was this person's lesson, but they hadn't had enough, obviously. Because if you could even think about going back towards something that taught you a big major lesson, then you hadn't learned your lesson yet. So, okay, let's repeat the same cycle. Go on back. That's what happened. That person went on back. I don't know what happened beyond that. I do know at some point as far as last year, the last piece of information was they were living together. They were together. Things still were whatever. I don't go looking. That's why I tell y'all, a lot of things will just come to y'all. The information will come to you. You don't go look for it. Okay? And, but this person, they went back, but, here's my confirmation on spell work being involved. A fake number called my sister, like on Snap or whatever it is, like, I don't know. I guess you can call on Snapchat. I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with Snapchat. But that's like my sister's favorite app or whatever. Like that, between Snapchat and Facebook Messenger or whatever. Like, anyway, called on one of those. Like, fake page called my sister. Because this person wanted my person back very bad. And I wasn't, because I knew the scheme. It's okay to ride for your person, but like, I already know what's going on here. Like, it's okay to say, I know the scheme. I already know what this person doing. Okay, you messed up. But make sure you stick over here. Stay over. Don't play with this person. Like, you already selling this person because you already know how the Most High finna work this. Like you're not gonna be able to stay with this person. And that's something that I always tell people in my disclaimer, like, I'm not going to be able to stay here. Like, if you don't appreciate me, if you don't treat me right, you can't hide anything from me. You can't lie to me. You can't cheat on me. You can't get one over on me. Just don't do it. If you got to do it behind my back, you don't need to be doing it. You ain't supposed to be doing it. Like, it's simple. And people don't understand that. But this person called my sister. I kid you not. My sister called up my phone. Like, really called up my phone. This person was so mad with me too, because I was working on my other channel, my other platform, doing God's work. This person was so upset with me. They wanted to shut me up because the more I spoke, the more I broke up their lives, and they don't like that. They want you. They want you to shut up, for real. But when you have solid ground to stand on, can't nobody knock down your empire. Not when you build it brick by brick. Not when them your bricks and your hard work and nobody helped you to get there. Can't nobody knock that down. So make sure you're doing your work, all your work, your shadow work, your real work, your school work, everything. I don't know what you're doing, but do it. All right. But this person, this is how I know this person, my person was on the spell work. This person, because I was saging at the time, you know, very, very, very. And I fell ill a couple of times, and this person, they no longer even live with me then. Like, I lived there, but I don't know. Maybe they wanted me out of the house that we shared together for a couple months. I don't know what the deal was. This person just really, for one, they stalked me profusely. Like, this person did not, I don't even think the person slept. They watched me so hard. Like, they every time, like, every move I made, they knew I made it. Like, that's how hard, like, this person was, people will stalk you, like, for real. And it was just like, she just wanted to have her identity known and all of that. Even when he did start sneaking and talking to her, because she came in, like, he even called himself confessing to me one time. And he said that she called him, she had gotten a bad car wreck, which I do believe that part, but that was, I don't know, or her aunt got in a bad car wreck, something like that. And something to compel him to listen. You know, y'all, you know, have years of history. Y'all were friends before y'all were even together, but it never worked out. Y'all were on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. But somehow this person came crying because they already was stalking me. So they already knew who you were with. And this person started to, like, kind of morph into me. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of confusing my, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of, you would think that my person was like, they didn't know who they were with or something. Like, all of my good character, that went out the window. All of their prosperity, that went out the window. All of their good favor, they were getting good energy. All of that went out the window. And, but this person called my sister and was like, my condolences for your sister. Like, legit. Like, this person had went and done a little thing that I'm not even supposed to be walking around right now. Like, they actually practice witchcraft. Yes. So, but this person was so sure that this would work on me. And my sister called my phone. Hello? I was like, hey, what's up? Girl, somebody just called my phone and said, condolences for your sister. Girl, I was just calling to check on you. My sister talked real fast. But somebody just told me condolences, like you was dead or something. I ain't know what. Girl, and I mean, and the thing is, I had been sick before. That's why I always say, like, before I got to this lane, there had already been attempts on my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm gonna just keep working, because the more this happens, the more I just keep moving on, like, and progressing. So at least I would known that I fought a good fight. You feel me? Like, if it takes me to my last breath to help as many as I can and to get the message out to as many as I can, I'm gonna do that. But I live beyond life after that. You know what I'm saying? So, but this person was so sure, and this person did. I mean, this person did have this person pretty much bought them back. Bought, like, bought them. Like, bought them back. You feel me? And that's okay. Okay? And I know that they have had a rocky road. You know, I don't wish bad on anybody, but like I say, I've never and walking my path even before I even knew I was divine. That's why I try to say those who don't know they're divine. You could be divine and be on the karmic path. Okay? You could be going down a real slippery slope. And I'm telling you, and sometimes you can get to a point where you got to stay there. You can always work yourself back out though, but you gotta do the work. It's so much harder to build yourself back up than to just pace and maintain and keep moving and keep moving. You feel me? It's so much harder when you're in the pits of hell though and having to pull yourself and try to redeem yourself. But there's always a place for you. There's always a place for you. Unless you just get to a point where you don't want to. That's why I say I hope that people find their way before their last day and not when they're taking their last breath. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew in 2020 I had been HEX'd for sure. And I'm sure it has happened multiple times since then. But I remember going to the ER that same year, going to the ER. Nothing was wrong with me. Nothing was wrong with me, but I had like this horrible, like it was a pain right here, like in this part, like of my belly, like in my womb, like actually, like yeah, like you know, and it was like a stabbing pain. I'm sure this person got a doll at some point, probably got it now. I don't know, y'all. but yeah, like it's okay though, because I'm gonna keep working through it. Because the more every day that I get up and I do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna catch at least one gonna hit a prayer if they ain't prayed a day in their life. At least one gonna sow a seed to somebody, anybody, do something nice out of the kindness of their heart because of something that I've said that you just feel compelled. If I can at least, build up humanity as a whole, then God is gonna continue to wash all of that off me. Like it's gonna continue to get wiped away. Like it can't stick. You get the symptoms of it so you could be aware though of what's going on. So in them times you aren't doing stupid things where you'll fall short, you in the wrong crowd at the wrong time, you feeling woozy, you feeling kind of out of whack, you don't know what's wrong. So I know by now, 2 years later, I know like that. Just like that. Okay. But now it starts in my crown because my crown is open. So of course they're going to attack my crown first. Like I was still learning and opening and aligning and balancing out my chakras at that time. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I was meant to shut up then. I was meant to shut up before that. My daughter, she was born in 2018. Dang, I can't remember. No, she was born when my kids were born, girl. Okay. So my daughter was born in 2017, but I was supposed to shut up then. Look, that's me at the doctor's office. When you call to make an appointment for the child, they say, "What's the date of birth?" And my kids' birthdays are literally like flip flopped. And they say, "What's the date of birth?" And I say the wrong one. I'm like, "Dang, that ain't it." Wait, and I know them people like, "Baby, you don't know your baby birthday?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry." They literally like 2 years apart, and their birthdays like right there together. Like, so I got to see which one. But anyway, but yeah, I was supposed to shut up then. I was supposed to shut up in 2020. I'm supposed to shut up this year. I'm sure I'll need to shut up in 2024. I'm sure I'll need to shut up in 2026. You always gonna be somebody gonna like smack you in the face. Like, be quiet. But if you are helping, if you are helping get the word out and showing people the way, the real way, the true way, and get them on their path or assist them in going on their path, God is going to always grant you grace. You're always going to feel blessed. You're always going to be granted mercy, favor. You're going to always prosper. You're going to always keep moving in the right direction, even if things seem tough. You're always going to have challenges. Life is not easy, but it's easier with a connection to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. It's not easy. It's not. But if you know what's what, if you can call a spade and be like, "Oh no, I can't get this my attention. I can't get this my attention. I can't pay no mind to this. I can't feed into this. This some BS. This, that." You know, like I said, I don't claim to be perfect. I'm telling you, I've done a lot. I've done a lot in my life. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate that, but that's just what it comes with, and you gotta know too. Like, don't stay in like dead end relationships. I never, even when I do my vlogs, which I haven't done vlogs, and I haven't done a vlog in a minute. Not with the, because I was speaking this before I actually like I started out. I was a blogger. Okay. I was a blogger. I actually do have a blog. Okay. And then I turned the blog into a vlog. Okay. And then after that, we're down here. And I say down here because, tarot is what's hidden. So I went underneath. I went underground. And now I'm trying to pull up as many that way as well. So because, this is where we're headed. This is where we're at with it. For real. This is new age, but I'm still very, I guess, old school, I would say, in a lot of ways. I'm very old school. So anyway, Pisces, I did all that story time that wasn't supposed to be a story time just to tell you all that. I know about those third party situations because I know how I can be. Step out the way. Oh my gosh, Naomi, thank you. Step out the way. If somebody wants your person, if somebody wants your person and they getting violent and it takes violence, please walk away from that situation. Y'all give some space to it. Don't stay. Because I would have been dead. Probably not, but... Probably not, but I'm just saying, it would have been a possibility. I would have put myself in the fire. I didn't want to be in the fire. But I'm always good everywhere I go. I'm always good. I am licensed to carry and I can shoot. So, be practical. You know what I'm saying? Be practical. So, but don't, please, if somebody wants your person, and the person playing with them. Now, if somebody coming against you two as a pair, that's different because you always going to be attacked. Oh my, thank you, Sunray Mahoon, thank you. But now it's different if y'all fighting, but you can't sleep. Don't allow somebody to sleep with the enemy and then you are fighting their battles. Okay? That will never work. You're going to end up dead. Yeah, if you know you messing with somebody that wants your person that bad, or they feel like they can't catch a grip and they can't walk away from this person because, you know, this person is blackmailing them. In that case, this person was blackmailing my person, and they were on the spell work and blah blah blah. I mean, but I'm not finna do all that, because you either gonna trust this hand that I got out like this, saying trust me, I got this, or you go play. Like I can't do the in between. Like I don't have the tolerance for that. You know, but I am a very forgiving person, like I said, and all that. You know, I this person, I wished. I mean, I hope they would get on that path or do something. But I don't know, y'all. I can't. You know, you never know, and but I do know that there has been times where that's another thing too. Oh my gosh, why am I still talking to y'all? Oh my gosh, but look, so anytime too, especially if you're a messenger or a light worker. Oh, that's another thing I gotta tell y'all. Okay, so usually when you connect with me, it's somebody passed over that sent me, right? So for a long time, I didn't know that I had the gift of spirit mediumship, right? So, for one, it scares the crap out of me, just the thought of it. But, however, this is something that I've always had. I just never knew when it was playing. When I never knew when it was someone else and not me. You see what I'm saying? So so you got the Most High. So you got to give his messages. Okay. Then you got somebody ancestor right there. Boom pow. All right. You got to give them their messages, especially if you're connecting with somebody. Um, if you connecting with somebody, like everybody that I connect to on a spiritual lesson, like they're part of my soul tribe. Because sometimes, like even though me and this person in separation, y'all, I do know that this person's gonna come back around, and I do have messages for this person, but they have to come to me. You feel me? Like I'm not finna run after you to tell you what your pastor or father told me to tell you. I'm not finna tell you that. I'm not finna give you the rundown on what I got. I'm not. We're not doing that. Okay. Now, but it took a long time for me to connect the dots. There was always a significant passed over loved one, very close, near and dear to the person that I was connecting with. And it will always be divine. It would be something so freakishly odd about how we met, the day we met, how it happened, or something like that. It'd just be something so weird and random. Pay attention. That's why I always tell y'all, you gonna run across somebody, don't you judge that person. When you run across an angel, don't you judge that person. You never know. And they can either look like you or not look like you. But y'all's real different. Y'all can come from two totally different walks. Like your life and their life are totally different. You were raised away, they were raised away. It's always gonna be something like that, because that's the point of the hidden and plain sight. Okay? But what? Well, okay, so Raven. Okay, so in that case, like as long as the person is there, everybody that you come across is not gonna be romantic or anything like that. Now, in my case, it was romantic, but like my best friends, like it's the same way with them. One of my best friends to this day, her mother is passed over. She connected us. Hi, Milka, thank you. But she connected us. But you be there, like that's my soul sister. Like her mother connected us, but that's my soul sister. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to, I mean, you'll know it. It'll just have to come to you intuitively. There's really no way to know unless you just really tapped in. You paying attention to yourself. You paying attention to your surroundings. You paying attention to patterns. Yeah. And that, yeah, Naomi, that is my case. Yeah. Yeah. So you definitely, but I know that person, it's kind of, but the friend thing, that's different, it's, but you'll have people come along your path. And like my best friend, one of my best friends, she, I'm telling you, we always meet like real weird. Like me and this girl worked in the same building. We worked in 3 different buildings together before we became friends at the same company. We worked in, and then we became friends, and we just kept, well, we got to the 3rd place together, and she was there to stay because then I was her boss, and she was there to stay. And I was already like on my spiritual path then, and I'm like, I don't know why you following me. Like, that's what I thought. Like, why you follow me around? Like, that is so weird. And she's like, what? She's much younger than me. She's like 10 years younger than me. Like, she's like my little sister. And I'm like, why you following me around? You everywhere. You just, but it was her mother, and so I just kind of guide her. We're there for each other. She's a great friend to me, but I'm more of like I've done the experience, and I can tell her through the experience, and she knows that I'm connected to her mother. Like, she knows that her mother speaks through me. So, but it's a thing like that. But with my person who went to go play with the 3rd party, and she put in, that's the thing too, he's divine. He was on a karmic path. I don't know whether he's still divine or not, I don't know. And I ain't being funny, I promise you, I don't know. A lot can happen in 2 years. So I don't know. It really can't, like, it depends. But he has such a beautiful soul though. And I feel like that will always, but he loved the material. He was a good person. He loved the material though. But like I said, it's a difference between being in, like, being a good person and a righteous person. So, I mean, and that's where it was with it. Like, he felt like he owed her something because he known her longer. And she also, that's the case, like when I be talking about somebody putting somebody onto the job, this person helped him get the job position that he was in with the company that he worked for. He had a good job, and he just felt like he owed her something. So that could have been what she was dangling, like, I'll make you lose your job, you know? So that's why you cannot be afraid. Like, don't let people do for you and gift you with things, but don't be codependent. Like, that's what happens when you codependent. That is codependency. He needed her in a sense. You feel me? That's why, like, how can I blame him? How? How could I really blame this person for walking away? Yes, I wanted to love him, but he wasn't ready to be loved. Don't chase. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, he had to go get those lessons. He had to go learn about ego. He had to go. That's why I know what it's like when somebody boosting you up, telling you you're the best thing since sliced bread, but they just telling you a thing or two because they want you over there with them. I know that. I witnessed that. I get it. And this person knew just what to do. This person knew him longer, knew him better, and his job was in their hands. Now, had he come along my path, he would have been good regardless. We would have been good. You feel me? But he wasn't willing to sign up to do the job. You got to do the work. So he was kind of forced. And a lot of times we're forced. You can choose to just jump on your soul's journey. Yes, soul tie. You could choose to jump on your journey yourself. Like, I just want to explore. Let me just do it. I just want to explore and see what it takes me. But sometimes we're forced. Like I said, it was, I was triggered onto my path as well. All of my evolutions, all of my ascensions, every time it was always triggered. Every time. But that's when I would know it's time. Rip it off. Rip off the Band-Aid. Rip it off. And that's how I learned how to I always joke, and like it's some people that are the towers. Y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this crow or whatever this is? Y'all hear that? Yeah, but you'll get, yeah. That's what it is. You just kind of, it's just like they're like go, and it's like you running on stage and you like trying to catch your balance, and they just pull the curtain back, and you like, oh, and you're like, like hello. Exactly. You don't wait. You don't wait. Don't wait. You move on. Like I said, you move on, and then you look. At my other side is down right now. My other side is down. My other website. But and that's the one that the person tampers with all the time. So it's okay. I don't mind. Because I'm not on it anymore. Like as long as I pay my site host, they gonna keep it on. They'll fix it. I don't really worry about it. Like, but anyway, but I done lost my. Where was I at, y'all? Honey, my site being down kind of threw me off a little bit. I forgot where I was at. Man triggered his I bang before the shot. What? Melissa, what is this? You bang before the shot? Okay. But yeah, that's why I said people never really know your journey. They don't know your path. They don't know where you come from. If they don't know your walk, it's best they just go ahead. Like I said it in a video too one time. I said, when minding your business and walking past something just goes right. Okay? Just look, Lord, why I gotta do it? Okay. I gotta do it, y'all. Okay. So this funny. I can't. Okay, so listen, this you, whoever you are. Okay, and then this the person. They don't really know you. Okay? But it's like they do. Wait, this you. Dang. So they walking back. Oh, what's that on top of their head? What is that? And so they want to come temper with you. What is it? What is that? What is that on top of their head? Like, so they keep poking at you, but they don't know why you look like this and they look like this, right? They don't know why you twist and they snap and they don't know. It's just an example. But you know what this person could have kept doing? And just left you alone. But guess what the majority of them do? Hey, you over here minding your business. Hey, what you doing? How'd you get that thing on your head? Huh? How'd you know that? How'd you know that? This is humans right here. This is humans. This is what life lessons teach you. How to master human behavior. How to stay in your own pocket, in your own lane, doing your own thing, minding your business, so you can get one of these and you can look like this instead of. I'm just saying. Period. So I had to do that example because people don't, if you don't know that person, if you don't know how they got that little funny thing on top of their head, you better keep it pushing. You better keep it pushing. Because the Lord made this person in his image. Okay? Now you can get one of these. It's enough to go around. You can listen. Okay, you can team up with the person. Look, partnership. What? Oh, listen, you different. Oh, okay. There go a collaboration. Oh, you can stay like this. What you want to do? I'm just saying, you better leave people alone if they look like this and you don't understand why. You better leave them alone. What is wrong with people? It's funny. So half the time when I'm getting spam comments and thank you for viewing my message today, click the number below so that I can give you more clarity. Let me drink some tea on that. I swear. Boy, when I see that, I'll be like, boy, these humans right here, boy. Baby. Baby. I'll be like, look at this fool here. Look, I'll be like, look at this fool. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him trying it. Do you can't even. What is you doing? This is a good symbolism for what I'm trying to explain right now. This is really it. This is a very good example for what I am trying to say. Okay? This is the people that's competing against you when you leveled up. Don't you dare give a cookie head too much of your time and attention. Okay? You better address them as a group. Okay? And they sure gonna come too. Boy, oh boy, I swear. Listen now. Listen now. Like, if you really break this down and like, this thing right here can this is what you don't give your time and attention to. Why would you sit up here if you could smash all three of these at once? Why in the heck would you? That's like picking on people. God don't like that. God don't like that, okay? He don't like that at all, okay? So just go ahead, find your petties. Y'all heard that little horn. Quit lying like you ain't hear it, okay? But y'all gotta, and that's what it is. Like, this the type of things, though, when people don't know, just keep, you're supposed to keep moving. Look, my website is back online. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you just keep moving, working on you, you'll get you a little time and talk to. Or something that don't push. You feel me? It's you can't. Okay? So, y'all keep that in mind, man. Like, and that's the people that they always gonna come for you. And instead of them walking past you, they want to pick on you and pick on you. I don't know, honey. I don't know. So please, y'all, don't. Because if you stoop to their level, then you the little push top pen. You don't want to be the push top pen, baby. You don't want to be. Someday you aspire to be a collection of nice pens, okay? You don't never want to be the push top, ever. But anywho, so are we ready for the next spread? Because listen, I done told y'all too much tea today. I felt like that was good. I felt like that was the best I had, not the pens. But I mean, a good thing I had a variety. I mean, let's go on to the spread. Okay. If you new here, this spread is for Pisces. Pisces just got a third party reading, basically. Oh, that's another thing too. Usually when I'm talking about the sun, this another thing. I got to go there, baby. Let me just thank you, Anaya Hater. I'm not saying it right. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a breakdown. Let's go ahead and get another incense, baby, because I got to speak on this right quick. I got to tell y'all. I got to. Okay. But anyway, people be so wrapped up and bent out of shape. So when I got on this platform, right, I never understood. I used to sit back and watch, right, because I was over there minding my business. Wasn't messing with nobody else, right? So I'm minding my business, and people think that you coming for them or something. Like if you talk about a certain sign, I have literally had experiences with all these signs. Like basically, my guides are gonna give me the message first. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that you all should feel the same way. Okay, like your guys are always, if you're connected, they're gonna give you the message first. Why would they not? That's why when I'm pulling things in the spread, I'm sitting here and I'm getting upset because I'm in my reading and I'm looking at the Seven of Swords, but I know I'm not doing it. I'm in my reading and I'm looking at it. That's what it pees you off, though. Sounds like your name is Lisa. Anna Hita? I don't know. Anna Hata. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So you in your spread and you looking at the Seven of Swords, the Magician, the Seven of Cups, magic, something being thrown at you basically, and it pisses you off because you sit up here like, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just call you Lisa. Yeah, okay, I got you, girl. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, but you see this, but these people, I get you could a hit dog always hollers. So you could be not talking about nobody on this platform, but somebody else that came to your lane went and watched their sign and they do what you do for a living and they think that you're talking about them because it's so precise and on point. I've had all the signs. I've had experiences with all 12 zodiac signs. Okay? So if I read a situation, that might just be my situation. Do you see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that it's like if I say this right here, it looks like it's a cross watchers reading. No, this is a Capricorn. It's a Capricorn came for me. You feel me? Like in real life, that ain't your situation. Now they competing with you. That's what I mean by people compete with themselves. Like, and I just be trying to say why. Exactly, we embody order. That's what I'm saying. But no, but somebody who really lives on the fact that they are this sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, if that's what's in the sign, they feel like you coming for them. But I don't have time to come for nobody. I promise you, I don't. I'm busy. I'm real busy. I'm real busy. The only reason I even hopped on this live, like I told y'all, is because I done took the kids to school and y'all were the last sign. That is it. I don't go live. I haven't been live on a video in 8 months reading cards. So, and I just think, I mean, I like going live okay, but it's just like you got to put in the title, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to wait on the process, you got to, I don't know, it's kind of confusing to me. But yeah, like people sit up here and they'll like compete with you. And it's like, it's not that serious. Uh-oh. Out. It says it's reconnected. I don't know. It lost connection or something. But they will fake compete with you. I know a Sagittarius in real life that came for me, a Capricorn, an Aquarius, a Pisces, well, Aries. Well, I know somebody, other placements, they got Aries. That's why I could speak on that too. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. It's somebody always, I'm the person that forever has been come for. Trust me, I know how to read a situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't assume people competing with you. It's like people, like, I really get come for because people just feel hit. Like, I'm not trying to hit you though. I'm just telling you what I see. Because generally, if I'm reading it, I've already experienced it 9 times out of 10. That's why I can tell you when somebody trying to kill you or something like that, because it's true. I can tell you about it because I've lived it. I've lived through it. I've witnessed it. So I don't understand the offense. I don't understand people like, oh, why she saying that, da, 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 da. Like, no. And even when I started this journey, I have a commitment to the Most High. I can't lie with these cards. I don't lie, period. You feel me? But I can't play around with this. Like, this is a part of my calling. Like, this is what I'm gonna be doing. Will I be doing it forever? I don't know. I can't tell you that. He may take me somewhere else. I might be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's something that I want y'all to keep in mind. Be mindful who you entertain going into this new cycle. For one, you should have already done, um, like I don't know, just start getting I don't know, maybe take a good bath today, cleanse your energy, cleanse your house, you know, do something to like benefit your energy, like, just go into this new cycle like with good clear intentions, a new mindset, like if needed. Now some of you, of course, you're already there where you need to be, but if you know some things that you should have wrapped up 85 cycles ago, go ahead and do it. Ain't what's the what, I mean, what's the hold up? There's no rush, but what's the hold up? Like you're keeping, like if it's like taking a small teddy bear and the Most High is trying to give you something bigger. Like, just you got to be willing to give something up. Everything comes with a price. Okay, be it time, be it energy. Like me doing this and I give good, honest messages helps with my favor. You feel me? Like, yes, I get hated every day. Somebody may try to kill me every moon cycle, but it's okay. It's not okay, but that's not for me to, it's not for me to pull the plug. That's for the Most High. I keep my hands off people and he always intervenes. So I always think of that, like, because God only steps in. Let me put it like this for those who don't understand. God can block anything. Like, God can block anything. The Most High can block anything. Okay? So, exactly. Yes. Exactly. Jay Moore. Pay attention to all the signs. That's why I always say that. But anyway, anything could be intervened. Okay? So, and a lot of times, I know from personal experience of human intervention because I am such. Okay? Like I've intervened and I was meant to, it's like propping me, like literally throwing me into a situation and I don't know why you here, you don't know why I'm here, but it's something though that grabs our attention to each other a little bit. Or somehow you stand out, I stand out, something, right? But it's just enough so you can spark a conversation. All right. And really get to know a person, and then things will start coming to you because it's not until you start getting the conflict of a situation when somebody is getting too close to a piece of information that somebody who is trying to block them from the information is that, like, they want the information to be blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody will look at you as a threat. Just say Pisces or whoever you are. Just say you go into somebody's life, you know you're there for a good reason. You're a great person, but somebody's slandering you, they're lying on you, and you can see right through this person though, because light can see darkness. Okay, now if you stuck in a dark place, it may be hard for you to go towards the light. It just depends on how deep down are you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can see darkness. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, a person who this really they thing, like they know they strictly on demon time, like I got one job to do, and that's to kill, steal, or destroy. Like that's my only job. Like they know that's their job. That's all they trying to do. Sprue hate. Just try to everything. I want to fight you every day. I want to go to jail every week. It's that kind of energy. Like it's people really like that, right? So you'll be put in this person's life before something worse happens, right? to intervene the situation, or to, you know what I'm saying? This person could have been what you wanted to, or you can at least see something with them. Like, everybody doesn't come with your full list. The last time I got my full list, baby, I got my awakening. Do you hear me? Period. I'm telling you, I got my first awakening. Okay. And that was about 8 years ago. That was my awakening from just the church to, ooh, I need to be mindful too of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to, I don't know, I can't trust them either. So, anyway, but if that's you, it takes experience, is what I'm saying. Okay. A lot of it. You're going to go through a lot of things. And that's why I tell you, it may hurt you to lose a person today. You can cry. I forgot. I actually just said it in this set of readings. I said, you can cry today or you can cry later. I think it was the Aquarius reading, actually. It was about somebody being doubtful on whether they want to, like, move forward, close the cycle. They're scared. They don't know what to do. Should I leap? Should I go? Should I stay? And it's kind of like you still gonna cry. Like, you could save yourself a lot more tears if you know something already bad for you. Like, if you know this ain't this, if you know that you're only human, because some things are just out of your hands. If you know you're only human, you can't help that person. If they don't want to be helped, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Like, that's an anthem for a reason. Like, that is no joke. I'm serious. Like, it's you can't save who doesn't want to be saved. Like, some people will, like, for real, you cannot kidnap them. You can't chain them to a bed. You can't do any of that. So let them go on so that they can learn their spiritual lessons. They're going to feel hit upside the head, and they're going to feel that they made the wrong choice and something wasn't right for them. They are. But you got to let them go feel it. Because you can try to save this person all day, but as soon as you unleash them, they're going to run out there and do the same thing anyway. It's kind of like an untrained puppy. Untrained and wants to be curious and explore the street. Not a puppy that's like, I ain't going out there because I ain't in here today. You know what I'm saying? But that's for real. That's like, I'm just saying, that's the same thing with humans. Like, you gonna have some puppies gonna sit right there. Let me go out here, honey, and use the restroom, honey, and come on right back in, baby, because I like the air. I like my little mat my mama got me and my daddy got me. They feed me good, give me snacks and stuff. I like the air in there. I like it. Shoot. I like being a house dog, actually. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Empress Goddess. I'm just saying, it's the same way with humans. Like, do I want to be the puppet that run in the street? Okay, here we go. And then he go on and cry. I can't. The baby ran in the street. I bet they did. Okay. So anyway, it takes self-control. Okay, the strength card. I love tarot, y'all. Like, when I first, oh my God, I don't mention people out loud, but I do. I watch a lot of y'all. Like, I don't know if you all are actually on here, but I watch a lot of y'all. But anyway, I do. And but I love it. But when I first got on here, like I said, I was just a peaceful watcher for like a straight year and some change, right? And then I started my channel. But like I said, that's why I said I never went on nobody's platform. No negative comments ever was mine. No negative, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always, if I watch the video, if I even click on the video, I always hit the thumbs up button. And that was just me. And I feel like a lot of my favor, it was just the wheel. It was what goes around comes around in my case. So when I started my own channel, like, not only do I actually do the right thing, I'm honest, I'm upright, I have favor from the Most High, But I did that when I was just the watcher, when I needed guidance. You feel me? And that's what it's about. Like, and I feel like that's why my channel, it is favored. It's not the biggest, but it's built by me and the most high, and those are the highest white light. You feel me? Like, I know where it came from. It's built solely by me. No sponsorships, no nothing. It's built by me. So, remember that. Keep that in mind. If you know, like, even if, I don't care if you want to bake cakes and you go to a bakery, your favorite bakery all the time, and they inspire you. And so you go buy you a little snack pie every time. And just to walk in and be able to chit chat. Maybe you're the, I won't say who my favorite reader. I never say that. I never say who my favorite reader is. You'll know. I feel like you'll kind of know if I watch you or not. You feel me? I think you'll kind of know. But or if I have, even if I don't to this day, like right now, like some people don't even exist anymore. Like I started, like a lot of people. So like some of the people I used to watch, they don't even exist anymore. But I didn't watch them like that anyway. But anyway. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to target anybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel I do that out of respect for them. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? Like, it's not that I don't want them to get their shine and their accolades, but I feel like I give it to them. You feel me? I definitely try to show support to their channel, but 9 times out of 10, it's not in my Amethyst Rose name. So, but I don't want to, because I can handle something. I don't want somebody to target them because that people do that. Like my strength is not somebody else's strength. Like I don't want what people send me to be sent to you. You feel me? Now, but you'll know if I watch you or not. You will know. Like, so I don't, and I never want to do y'all like that, so, I just feel like in due time, I mean, I'm not saying I would never, like, but if you want to be, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Now you really got me stuck, Lisa. I'm really sitting up here now thinking like, if there's a way where I can, but I really just don't feel like, and I just feel like it's not time right now, just because a lot of things are shifting right now. And I know that they're working right now, and I know it's just it's movement going on that we can't see. We can't see it with the naked eye. A lot of changes being made that we don't understand or know or understand. It's just not favorable grounds right now for me, especially to call out who I love. You feel me? Like, this ain't it. But, you'll know it. You'll feel the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's never, I never want to put any hate on anybody's channel. So when people come my way, that's why I tell y'all, like, with my high user from channel, like, I'm serious about that. Like, if I hire somebody from the channel, they know what I mean. Like, they know exactly what I mean. They know what my intentions are. And it ain't that I wish them bad, but it's like, that energy is not welcome here. And however my spiritual team and the Most High, Mother Earth, the universe, however they feel the need to take care of this person is how they do it. It has nothing to do with me. And I make that very clear. So I don't care. You can make 10 fake pages just to come do 10, just sprue whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you make it to that high user from channel, you're judged at that moment. I don't care what name you come in. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not the judge. They just know that that's my intention. Like, if you can't come here peacefully, you know what I'm saying, and leave peacefully, because I know if I'm rallying you up and make you want to put hate or something hateful on my channel, then I know what you are not. You know, we don't stand for the same thing. We don't rock on the same. We're not on the same. We don't vibrate on the same level. We don't stand for the same thing. We don't none of that. So you got to go. Like it ain't no. We can come over here and do the. No, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I always say that. I don't know a person walking this earth that has ever, and I said that in my birthday live for those who did catch it. I know Milka was on there, and I know Empress Goddess was on there, but I don't know if anybody else was on that birthday live. But I said that I don't know nobody to this day that has come for me, because I don't hurt anybody, I don't harm anybody, I don't do anything. I'm literally an innocent bystander. If you missed the pen scenario, check it out. But I'm literally just an innocent bystander over here. Just all I want is to like literally like be okay with the most. Like that is the more proud I can make the Most High. Look at girl. I swear, girl. If you get emotional on this live, okay. Anywho. But the more proud I can make the Most High, the better for me. Okay? Like, hold on now. Wait a minute. Anywho, honey, let me gather myself, okay? But there's nobody who's ever come for me or did anything maliciously or hateful towards me that has gotten away with it. Never. Whether I've known it or not. Never. Never. Before I knew my path. Before I was on my path. Whew, child. Like, let me get a little fan up in here, child, because y'all. Whoo, Lord. Anywho, y'all, I can't believe this on this live like this, but that's my goal at the end of the day. I want to see more of me. You feel me? Not me, you and your image, the way the Most High made you, but our souls match, our energy, our frequency matches, and you know, child. This would have. Now I could have sworn the title of this reading is Pisces. This would happen in the Pisces reading. Now that's so messed up. Anywho, Lord, what is up with y'all water? Okay. Anywho, but yeah. So as long as you know that, you know, but that just build your relationship with the Most High. Do it however you see fit. You know, it's different ways to do that. You do it. Like I used to think that I had to go to church in order to tithe or to offer. That is not it. It's other ways to give back. That could be by saving other lives, helping others. You know what I'm saying? That one time where one of your coworkers didn't have any lunch and you just felt compelled to, you know, give them some of yours or buy them lunch or something like that. Like, I got it. You know, like that's your way. That you're a servant. At that point, that's when you get on your path. Nothing drives out darkness like the light, but light. Resist the devil, you will flee. And that's something that everybody has to learn. Like, you can give back in other ways. You're not a lost cause because you don't go to church. You can't nobody tell me, because I'm not in church every Sunday and was there for years every Sunday, who I am. Because I learned a lot. I'm glad I got the experience because I really needed that side of me. I needed that. I needed that Bible talk. You feel me? For my 25th birthday, fun fact. For my 25th birthday, like I said, like it's this this takes living, this takes learning, this takes trial and error. It takes you making bad choices and getting the consequences for it for you to be able to understand. Or you can skip those things and listen to someone who's been there. So when somebody says, trust me, that's why I could tell y'all it's a cancer reading that I did. It's on my community board. That's another thing. When I put it on my community board, it's over with. It's over with. Because they're telling me to reshare it. They're telling me to repost it. When my spirit don't sit right, it's But the cancer reading, and I said that whoever, they're not going to give me a message that's not meant for somebody. You feel me? That's over here. Even if you coming to spy, like they gonna give me a message for you. Okay? It don't matter like that, and that's the thing. Like I've been wanting to give great message. I wish every reading I did was great, like wonderful. Oh, look at the sun, y'all. Oh, the sun again. Sun. All 12 signs. Boom. Period. Like end of story. Everybody get the 10 of cups, the sun. Everybody get, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could do that, but that's not the world that we live in. And I'm not going to paint this pretty picture because that ain't it. The world is not intended to get better. Okay, so I definitely need y'all to understand that. So definitely know who you rocking with. Definitely know who if you rocking on the winning team, the team worth saving, or if you rocking on the team where they want to wipe the whole thing out. Period. Like they just want to wipe the whole thing out. Like take the whole crew out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just know, you know, and some things are, you know, and I just want to keep, what keeps me on my path is, or it keeps my biggest thing too is my children. Like, you know, like I have to stay in a certain vibration and on a certain wavelength and doing what I can do for people, because if that's the only way I could sow my seeds and give to the Most High, then that's what I'm doing, period. And he likes that much better. So, I mean, it's getting crazy. So I protect my children by me doing what I do, like in every aspect of my life. Like I always try to do, what would I, if I left today and my children were left behind as lost divine kids, right? I would want my team, not only my team, but I want things and a big force in place to ensure that they run across the right people at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Like in all their stages and walks of life. You know what I'm saying? That they are loved and they are cherished. So I just don't ever want them out here being lost. And I can ensure that by what I give now. Because even if I left today, they have stuff, they'll always hear about their mom. And that was before tarot. You feel me? Like it's one of those things. I get so upset because a lot of us were raised up and we don't even really know about a lot of our lineage. Because a lot of them die young or younger than what would have been considered old age. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it wasn't a lot that's, maybe a lot wasn't taught. Maybe a lot wasn't, in place. My job, so my ancestors are with me because that is my vow to them, to heal our bloodline, to pick up where they left off, the ones who were trying to do things, the ones who were high vibing and in high places. Okay, like that is my job. So yes, I have a mighty team. My team is very big. I can't, and I said that in one of the divine masculine readings, I said I've taken on other people's ancestors. Like my person that I was telling y'all about, and like probably shoot an hour ago. Wow, y'all are really trapping me here. I'm finna go though. But anyway, that person, like his father was deceased, and he was just starting to get his memory back. Okay, I was supposed to give him some messages. His father actually, we were in separation when his father actually came to me. And kind of, and he died tragically. He did. He died tragically. He was murdered. And he was a good, according to what was said about his father, he was a great man. And he got involved with a woman that was not, like, his family wouldn't approve of, which was my person's mother. Okay. But somehow he just like that. So anyway, not to get too, say too much of that, but I was supposed to tell him what happened to his father. So nobody wanted me to talk to him. Like, it was a big force. It was more than just the ex. It was some of the family too. He had a very close sister to him, who he trusted with his life. See, he was blind. He's under the illusion of the titles, or he was. He was. This sister, they didn't share the same father either. They shared the same mother. But it's a lot that I had to tell him, and I never got a chance to tell him. That's what makes me cry. That's when I don't want to leave. That's the only thing that would keep me to a person. It's like, I really wanted to help, but I really did. I really just wanted to help you, but you cannot help. You sometimes the Most High work it out. Okay, the Most High will work it out. That's why I said I know that if I don't know, my energy is telling me that he's in jail. Honestly, I'm not even BSing y'all. That's what my energy is telling me. Because that's the only thing that I get. These collective readings and what I feel intuitively is what that tells me. Okay. Because he was surrounded by snakes, his entire family. So, and this is something that I knew, and I thought that, where I messed up at, y'all be careful who y'all talking to. And that's why I always say that, be careful, be mindful of who you are sharing. I'm sharing this information with y'all publicly because it can be found publicly. Like if I'm gone tomorrow, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, that was her. Y'all probably gonna start finding stuff all over the place. I ain't trying to go nowhere though. So, but yeah, like, this person, the sister knew who I was meant to be to this person. And even the sister did not want to see me with her brother. So y'all be mindful of that. That's why I always say, you could think, like, I had somebody mama hate my guts, and I am a lovable person. If you got a problem with me, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. So start thinking about it like that. Like, if somebody has an issue with you, the problem is not you. It is not y'all. Not if you know in your heart of hearts that you don't do anything to anyone. You know what I'm saying? And somebody got it out against you, but the sister cared about that right there too. She needed him. She needed his paper. She needed him to be about the material. She needed him to be about that bag. She needed him to go on the path back to the ex where she could get a little few dollars. You feel me? When she asked. Because he might would have had to be frugal for a little bit when he got in a relationship with me. This is somebody who always wanted to go out. That's another thing I couldn't stand. When he started, keep in mind, when somebody starts trying to get their life together, like, it'll be this type of thing. Like he wanted to stay in. He started wanting to stay in instead of going out. For one, fool, it's COVID out there. I don't play the BS. Like, I am a germaphobe. Okay. Like, two packs of wet wipes in my purse and hand sanitizer at all times. I am a germaphobe. And you want to go to the club. Okay. That's why I can't do cheating. I can't even take bad energy. Like, you're going to have to, I'm telling you, like, I would sage him. Like, when he came in, I would literally sage him. Like, Like, And you know what? I just couldn't deal. Like, I mean, and it got to the point where they started seeing him change too, because he started saging himself. You feel me? Because we had two places at the time. Like, we had the house that we had, and then he had his place. You feel me? So we just had that place, and we would call that place the condo, because it was just like a small little, house or whatever. It still was a house, but it was just like a smaller house. And then we had a big house, like with the big yard and all that stuff. And but anyway, we kept it because his mother, you better not put her negative eyes on it. You better keep your place and stuff like that. But the mother codependent on him too. Anywho. So anyway, that would be the hangout spot, which I hated it because I don't understand. Like, why are we holding on to things? That's still more money. That's still rent. Why we paying for two places? I don't understand. Hell, that could be a new car note. What you doing? Like, why we paying for two places? I don't understand. And that was my whole thing. Although we already had 3 cars, I mean, it was ridiculous. But the sister though, she liked that image. She loved that image. She wanted him to that was, when she could call, and like she even asked me like about his bank account one time, like, has he been dipping into his savings? What? What? And that was a red. Now I'm telling you, like I said, God, the Most High, can use anyone at any time. Y'all remember that. It could be a spirit taking over that person to make them ask you what they didn't mean to ask you, but they was just thinking it. You see what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. So, but all worried about what's going on in our house. Okay. But it's just one of those things, like, and she kept slipping up telling me things. So pay attention. That's why I always tell y'all, pay attention. Some things require you paying attention. The devil is always in the details. It ain't gonna be. I only had one person in my life tell me I'm the devil, laughing, ha ha ha. Even though they really, they're a cool person, but they ain't balanced their shadow side. They on demon time kind of. But anywho, but I ain't never really told. I mean, I ain't never really had, like somebody just come out and say, I'm here to destroy you. Now, come on, let's be friends. Like, never. So, I mean, just keep that in mind. And so, like, this person, this the sister now. But it's like I slipped up and I was talking to her because I felt like we were cool. But I slipped up and I was like, yeah, I went to her with something. Because I'm thinking she neutral or she real good. I'm telling you, she real good. She is so good. I'm telling you, she is so cunning. She's good now. I'm gonna give her props for real. I'm gonna give her props. And but I remember going to her one time and I was like, well, he came to me like da 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 da. He was saying this da 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 da, and I'm just because he had broke down to me, like he got emotional with me or whatever, and I was like, okay. Like, I never seen him like this. Oh, she started getting nervous. I believe his own sister was spell work on him as well. I really feel like he's under heavy spell work, or he was. I feel like everybody around him was having their way, because once I got introduced to literally, this all happened literally within my first, I would say, 5 months of being introduced to tarot. So what y'all think I would have did in a situation like that if I didn't have or be able to know what was going on underneath the surface? And that just took, I never paid for a personal reading, so it's kind of like one of those things where you use your own. I had to navigate through what I did know and piece together. And some of the things I refuse to believe. Like, I'll be like, that's all adding up. That's all adding up. But then I get to this one part and I'll be like, no, that can't be it. Because that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to believe. Like, I can't, no, that can't be it. And it will really be it, though. And it's disheartening. Like, but she started getting nervous. Like, and then all of a sudden it was like a switch. We met at my job. We met at work. I actually was getting promoted. Now, Sun Ray Moon, I have no clue on that. Now, all I do is, I pray about it, and, I'll say, please return any negative energy back to its sender. That's their energy to keep. That ain't mine. I don't have to keep that. You know what I'm saying? So, but we met at work. It's crazy though, because it was my last. I got promoted, and that's why they condemn it for that reason. But they condemn tarot and all of this stuff because it tells it. Anyway. That man was burning him some sage, and they was like, man, what you over here doing, Roots? That's what somebody said to him. Be mindful of those kind of comments. People get those kind of comments. You'll get those kind of things. It's always the same thing. But we met. I had got promoted. I was getting ready to go to my new building, for my new position at my job, because, like I said, I used to be a finance manager. Okay. And at an institution, and we met, and it was just passing by me and my coworkers. We had like a little Mexican restaurant next door. So anyway, he was just right there, and he had come through or whatever. And but the people that I worked with knew him from like he was from their city. Like, I didn't live in the city that I worked in. I commuted. So anyway, he had just come through. Literally, it was my last day on that job at that position. Literally, it was the last day of that of me reporting to that job site, to that office. There was divine intervention. It was divine timing, literally. Like, it was perfect timing. Like, had he come the next day, we wouldn't have met. That's how divine timing works. Like, it's one of those things where they put it so smack in the middle of your face. Like, they will bring your intervention to your eyesight. You don't have to adhere to what's trying to be intervened. Yeah. So, but I was there. I was basically supposed to help him. So, but anyway, I don't know what's going on with that, but like I said, be mindful of the ones who always people in your business. They want to see how y'all pay y'all bills. They want to see if they genuinely worry. That's different. But if you know you are no harm to somebody and somebody painting you out to be a bad person, like, and it basically, long story short, it came down to this person would have had to be willing to give up and sacrifice some things in order to get on the path with us. And they couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. And it's like that every time, though. It's not even just him. It's other things. It's other situations. This could be friendships. This could be family. This could be anything. You have to, like, I'm over here. I've ascended. I'm doing something new with my life. I'm doing something better with my life. And, I want to be better. You don't want to go back to what has been. You don't want to intervene or interject into, like, if this person goes back to play on Demon Time with this person who running on Demon Time, you don't take your divine energy over there to their stomping grounds, because then you're on their territory. What you doing over here in the slums for? And God done already put you over there with the acre. You feel me? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of thing. Like, you just, you got to pay attention to everything. It's a sign in everything. I'm not saying go dissect everything, because you want to stay grounded too. Now stay a human now. Don't just go and be like, oh God, look at that. And you forget, like, no, you still got to put clothes on your body, because if you walk out there, that's indecent exposure. You going to jail. I mean, come on now, like that. Come on now, I ain't gotta say all that. I'm just saying, like, just know that you gotta let other people go through learn their spiritual lessons. Do I feel like this person has learned a lot of lessons? Because they pop back up. They pop back up a few times, but they were never ready. I never fed into it. It'll always be in passing. Like, happy birthday, or happy Easter, or like anytime that the person could pop around, and because they've been wanting to say something, but they too ashamed to really say anything. But it makes sense if I just pop in now, but I don't carry on the conversation. Like, I don't carry on the conversation. If it's happy birthday, thank you. If it's happy Resurrection Day, I'm gonna say thank you, same to you. Like, I keep it real cut and dry. Now, how have you been? Was there, you go, if you want to talk to me, I'll know it, because the hush mouth ain't getting you nowhere. I'm not your mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to pet you've been out there being hard-headed, and that's not me. I'm not. No, you're gonna come to me, you're gonna stand up in front of me, and you're gonna say I was wrong, and the way I treated you, you didn't deserve. I owe you things I can't even pay you back. You feel me? It's gonna take you really coming, like, complete. You ain't got no ego, but that's how low you're gonna feel by the time. That pride gonna keep eating away at you, and that's how low you're going to feel by the time you actually come to me and you say I was wrong. It's gonna keep going down, it's gonna keep, it's nothing gonna be left. So, but I'm not gonna be here and pet you. I'm not. Oh, you came back around, thank God, because I had to tell you this, and this, and this, and that. No. Nope. You're gonna come to me and you're gonna say, you remember before we start talking, and you told me that you were trying to tell me something, and blah 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 blah, but, or you wanted to tell me, or remember that, it's gonna be something like, or you want, like, it's gonna be something. You could ask me about your journey. You could ask me something like, hey, I've been trying to rid my life of some things. I've been trying to get on a better path. Hey, I still got the crystals that you gave me. I still, or something, or I went and replaced the crystals that you gave me, or something, like, is there anything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you need help, I would never decline helping you. If you really come from a genuine place, because I have to remain in temperance energy. I have to do it. Well, I mean, seriously, like, I have to be I'm on the type of wave of literally what would Jesus do? Or whoever y'all believe, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. As long as your boundaries intact, you can still help that person. You can still, maybe try getting you a little, get your spiritual bath or so, or, maybe even, if that's what you can help people. It's okay that you still help somebody. The biggest thing is to help. You know how big of a person you got to be to still help somebody who hurt you? Do you know how many times I've had to do that? Like, I just, oh my God, that takes a lot. That's the strength card for me. But it keeps your blessings. It keeps everything intact. They mastered it. They get it. Because, like I said, I believe that the Most High is my Father. That is me. Now, that ain't everybody. That's me. That's my belief. I don't try to push my beliefs on anybody. You just know what I stand for when you arrive. you know? So, but it's hard. It's hard trying to play that part. It's hard trying to, like, if this person comes back to me and they say, I really need your guidance. I need you to tell me what to do next. Like, and I'm talking about like you really share love with this person now. Not, I'm not saying somebody literally off the street tried to kill you and now they need you, and you gonna redirect them to somebody, maybe somebody, your colleague or somebody who you still giving them help. I'm not saying like they get to just sit in your company and y'all gonna let's hold hands together and stuff. I'm not saying that can't happen. I'm just saying like I'm really speaking like on the depths of somebody who literally tried to HUX you and they really want to come sit next to you. I haven't reached that point in my evolution yet. I can honestly say that. I haven't had that kind of test yet. I ain't had that test yet now. Oh Lord. I'm just saying. But if somebody needs your help, if they need your assistance, if you know somebody really needs you to be their ram in the bush and it costs you nothing, it literally costs you nothing, and you know everything that they were up against, like spell work, bad advice. They literally were trapped in that seven. His father died when he was like 7 years old. When they really just trapped in that young boy's mindset, being raised around all women. And Lord knows, I love divine feminine energy. It is so powerful. But someone playing like a divine feminine or like an upright woman, just women in general are very powerful. Like just in general. And used the wrong way, in a wicked way, ooh, they can destroy a man. Like seriously, a boy, I would say. Because he was definitely trapped where his dad left him. Like, he really was. His dad passed away when he was like 7 years old. And when he burst out crying to me, and that was he literally cried hard tears on Father's Day. And he just can't, the reason for his tears was because he had no memory of him. The only thing he said he remembered is that his dad brought him oranges one evening, like close to the time that he passed or something like that. But it's almost like he had been asleep ever since, but still growing up and getting taller and getting bigger. But he didn't learn anything. It's literally like, if I had to put it on tarot world terms, I would say his father had a child with a karmic. His father was divine, had a child with a karmic, and his father has been walking with him. That's where I come in at, and I was supposed to reveal a lot to him because it's a lot he still doesn't know. So, and that's hard for me to deal with, and that's hard for me to know. It's hard for me to, and I hated that he's lost, but I know that, he's okay. And his father's around all the time too. He shows me that he's around. He has a particular birthday that I see on the clock often, and he lets me know that he's around in different ways. He makes sure I'm good as well. I'm not still in contact with him, but he can reach me. He's not blocked or anything. But there's a very heavy energy with a person that, I feel like he's in, like, if y'all were here earlier, and I think you were, but we're not in contact, but like I said, my energy is telling me that he's in jail. Like, but that's actually better for him than being out here. Because he really has somebody that, until that person, I think that person, I read her energy all the time. All the time. All the time. And it's always, she gets the energies where she's seeing and hearing dead people and a dark energy is chasing her. Like, she really, this is the same person who tried to HEX me. What do you expect she's going through? It's better that he be, I mean, especially if he had to go serve his time. I'm sure he was out here. She probably called the law on him. You feel me? Like they had a very toxic connection. Yes, it was yes, it was devil energy. Absolutely. It was very toxic. Very toxic. Like I said, this is the person who has like 20 screenshots, pages of screenshots in my phone. I've never talked to her a day in my life. Ever. I've never addressed her in any way. Like individually. Like never. She's never, my energy irritates her. Why her? And that's the same thing she asked him. She even said it in one of the screenshots. Like I said, God can use anyone at any time. She would ramble on, talking fast, writing fast, just text. It wasn't a text, but it was social media. I eventually had to block her. But she would just, I even asked him, why you? And it's like, but she didn't love herself. And she was actually back before I actually read tarot, like my dreams, like she would show up in my dream state. So she would show up in my dream state, and from what it appears, from what she told me in my dreams, she, well, not me, I guess it wouldn't be actually me, but she was looking at me, but in the dreams. But she said it was her dad. Like she didn't have a good relationship with her dad. They had a trauma bond. Like they had something that they shared in common that put them together. Like they just felt like, oh, like she would be considered his evil twin. You know what I'm saying? His karmic twin, basically. So, but they had a trauma bond, a deep one, deep rooted. They both came from her living family that she was, her everyday family was swarmed with karmic energy, low vibrational energy, and his did too. They came from two families that, they'll want to bust, they'll bust back. Like, I mean, they that type of energy. Like, yeah, like, so he didn't really like the, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like this is weird, but I know we definitely did. I mean, I would look him in his eyes or whatever. I remember one time I looked him in his eyes and I said, do you know how special that you are? And he had the most beautiful eyes too. Like he had some pretty eyes. Like they were so pretty. And to me anyway, like I said, sometimes beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So he could think nothing of his eyes. And I'd be like, your eyes are so beautiful. And but I would look him in his eyes when I know that and I could just feel it. I could feel it when we started getting distant from each other. I could feel it. I could feel him distancing himself from me. And I would say, you are so special. You are so special. I wish you could see the king in you. Like, but of course, when you're connecting with such a low energy, you ain't nothing but a BAN. You stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one person who dogs you. You're going to believe what you always heard growing up. That's why I say, if that's what your mama called you and that's what your sister called you the time y'all fell out, and then that's what you going to think that's who you meant to be with. You would think something so good and something that's a gift from above you would think it's a facade. You would think this is too true. There's no way. You got to have some kind of hidden agenda. And that's usually my fight. Nobody ever believes what I'm saying. But I'm okay with that. It's a letdown, but, I just, nobody believes what you're saying. And it's okay that and you're not going to force them to believe. I promise you. You're going to have to give separation when it's due. Okay. And you're going to have to know when it's due. They'll tell you when it's due. Okay. Especially when they have to lift the veils, because he would trust his sister with his life. And he needed to, and I wouldn't bite my tongue on it either. I started asking questions like, like, why da 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 da, and he'd be like, what? And then they'll get offended, and they'll think you're trying to come for their family, and that's okay. That's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it. Okay, so don't be thinking y'all supposed to fight this, but yes, I am right. Yes, I am right. Okay, so go be right over there. Was somebody gonna believe you? Okay. Yeah, it's sad when it's someone that you love. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I know, like, our connection. Like, I know, like real stuff. Like, I know that we had a past life connection, like, to each other. We had a very powerful connection to each other. Like, even our placements, like in our charts, like they're like the same, but like in different placements. Like, we got like the same North Node, and like it's just some stuff is the same. We have the same rising, and we like opposites. So, like, but he was yeah. It was just different. But and I feel like what another thing that stands out to him being so different is the strife that came with it. It felt so hard to love him, but not hard like it wasn't a volatile relationship. He didn't have me in my feelings crying all night like that. I mean, after we left, I cried. Like, after we were separating and we were going through the closing of the cycle, I was very sad because I I knew what he would have to go through because I was the intervention. I'm here. Like, you have to resist this. You have to leave this behind. I'm trying to save your life. I'm trying to save your freedom. And I knew that once I was out the way, because he was under my covering, that he would go through a lot of things, and he went through a lot. But he's very strong too. Like, he was very strong. He was a very strong person. But another thing was, he didn't believe in like being like he called me weird one time. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, that man could hurt my feelings, but he ain't never like hurt me physically or nothing like that. And his way of trying to like spite me or be in the most childish way, honey. Like, that boy. I mean, what hurt me is the fact that you couldn't do better than that. But okay. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let you be great. Because you could have came better than that. If you're going to spite somebody, baby. I mean, if I was going to spite you, it was going to be worse. But a good thing ain't on that type of time. But, like, I knew he was just, I remember he was like, you weird, da 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 da. Like, I don't know. He just switched overnight. Like, he did. He went from like super loving me one day. I've never felt like this before. I've never had a home like this before. With the home that we were building, he built this desk. I keep telling y'all I'm gonna get a new desk. Y'all hear the horn? He built this desk with his hands. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like I have an attachment to my old desk. I might just try to, I don't know. I might try to like is it like a thing I could do? Like, somebody need to send me a link so I could refurbish my desk. But he built this desk. Yes. I feel like I can't let it go. Like, but his hands built this desk. Yes. It's very sentimental. Oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of new moon is this? I swear. Oh, y'all taking me out. Woo. Ooh, Lord. Oh, Lord. My crown is tingling. What kind of new moon is this, baby? It's with the, I don't know, baby. This ain't it. Ooh, my crown. Calm it down, Lord. Calm it down. But yeah, I always talk about this desk. And it bothers me for it to sit here looking like this. But it shows my work. Because it looks totally different from when I started doing this. So, he just, in my heart of hearts, I feel like, I really feel like this his energy. I don't think it's me. I don't even get like this. Yes, I'm a very sentimental and emotional person. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's not dwell on it. But I don't, like, Lord. Oh, my God. I'm gonna have to put something on it because it's a mess. I cannot believe I ain't being this transparent today, honey. What is this? What is this, honey? Look, I am really like tripping, child. Anywho, I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming, child. This ain't helping. This is not helping my little card. My little card ain't helping now, child. But anywho, let's talk about something else. Let me do y'all spread, man. Let me Lord have mercy, this little card ain't doing nothing. But what was the moral of that story? Now y'all don't. Okay. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad with my guys and stuff because y'all ain't not one time now. Y'all don't let it get this deep. This deep. Okay. All right. That. Lord have mercy. This deep. Now they can stop anything. They just sit back. Okay. That's how we gonna play it. Okay. Then. All right, baby. That's how we gonna play it. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. I don't even see what the point of this was. I literally, we did one Pisces reading. Lord have mercy. I should have just went right into the next spread, did the little thing, boom, pow. 40 minutes, we out of there. Period. I mean, Sure, I'm not, it's not that I am over it. Not only am I over it, I'm on top of it. I have ascended in his absence. So he would definitely have to rise. And like, for real. And he got a ways to go. You know, so he would definitely have to rise. Okay? So I don't feel any kind of way. Okay? I'm over it. And I'm definitely open to whatever the Most High, whatever my spirit team, whatever my ancestors, whatever they bring to me, whatever they bring across my path, you know, I am open to it because I do know what I deserve. So I promise you, this Empress is not turning down a good emperor. Okay? Period. All right? But like I always tell y'all, you could feel, sometimes you grieve before the ending. You grieve before the, you grieve. It feels like something dies. Like somebody could be physically living, but like I know in my heart of hearts, I just know that it will, even if he's still living, that his soul can come back to me in another body. Because he was such a beautiful soul, you know? Lord have mercy. I ain't finna. I'm not doing this no more. That's it. That's over with. I don't know how Pisces reading get. Pisces got a 3-hour reading. What kind of mess is this? He was very special. He was very, very special to me. And he had my father's name too. Like him and my dad had the same name. And my little brother is named after my father. Like, it was so many. You will know your person. I swear you will. There's no you. There will be no doubt. It's something about your person that's gonna make it just 11:11. It's something about your person that'll make it stand out. So, this is the person. This is him. This is her. It's something about it. And maybe they don't come wrapped the way you thought or the way you think, but it's the little details. It's the little details. Our special number is 331. And that's because that's the day we met. And that's always been our special number. 331, 313. That's when I know that's kind of like that always is a thing. Like even when I see it, I can sense him coming. Like if I catch 331 on the clock, like I can sense when he's gonna say, okay, something's coming up, a holiday, a week or two. Okay, he's gonna reach out. He's gonna, it's not that we've been in dead, it's dead silent. But we met on my last day of work and the last day of March. So, and he had my father's name, and I always giggled about it. I'm like, this is so strange. I'm like, something about this isn't right. So, it's just, but he wasn't ready for me. They tested the theory. I feel like it was more of his father. His father was definitely ranked high on, like, in the world, in the realm. His father was a very, like, he doesn't even, and it's I mean, let me tell you how you know again, because like his father, like they don't tell him about him. They don't never talk about him. They don't. Wow, no way. That's your son's birthday? Wow. But I forgot where I was going. I forgot where I was going with that. I did. Oh, but you will know. I got it. You will know too what's special about a person, because for one, it's like, like it's almost like y'all are a part of the same family. Like it's something significant about them. And like his father's side was more like my family, So like but they never, his family that he had living, like the family that he lived, and I don't know nobody, like, okay, let me rephrase. The family that he was born into, if he wanted to stay connected, or not born into, but the ones that were living that he was connected to, because he had no connection to the father's side. You feel me? Just the toxic family, just the toxic family members, you know? So he just, and they would never talk about, they never wanted the father's spirit to live on. They never, the fact that this grown man didn't have any memories of his father and nobody was trying to remind him was like a telltale sign. That's right. That's true. That's true. That's true. Let's learn Christ. That's true. But but it was a telltale sign because all he wanted to do was know about his dad. But that was a telltale sign that somebody wanted his father up out of here. Yep. Jealousy, hate, envy is real. Know who you around. Know who you deal with. Know who you talking to. Know who was in your corner, who they talk to. If you know that your person ain't, they have the, if you sense something bad with who they hanging out with, who they go be with, who they're with, blah, 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 and you sense something isn't right with the company that they're keeping, and you can't quite even, like, they're not acting like the person that you once knew, they acting different, distant, please let that person go on now. Please let them go. Save your own life. Save your own life. Because from when I told his sister that he broke down over the fact that he couldn't remember his father, and he brought up those oranges, like she was shook. She was like, "Oh no, his memory coming back." Like, it gave me real weird vibes. Like, why didn't you tell him? His sister like 10 years older than him. Why didn't you tell him? You knew his father. If he was 7, you were 17. Be mindful. Be mindful. She played her role real good until I showed up. And then she started getting nervous. So, and that's because the father, I had a message for him. And she did not, you can't get this message because I might be in the details of the message. You feel me? Some people try to bury things. Like, I have my own things that I think about the situation. I feel like somebody's sitting on a piece of money of his that he has no clue about, but when he passes, that's theirs. Like, they don't care if he out here living recklessly, but he is so protected. I'm telling you. That person is so protected. He is so protected. And the only reason I'm even getting deep into it is why I'm really telling you, some people really do have the training wheels still on. Like, he had his training wheels on, and once I intervened and he still chose to go back the other way, his training wheels was off because his wheels were with me. You feel me? So, like, that's something that you got to be mindful of, and you got to think it's all in the details. It's all in the details. So, but be mindful. Just know who you folks dealing with. If somebody if they, just, I don't know would I have done anything different? Would I have mentioned, hey, I think that, but the information didn't come to me until we were going into separation. And then I started getting like a lot of downloads about it because of the other actions had to happen for me to have the information that I had to have. Does that make sense? Like, everything else had to happen first for me to get the knowledge that I got about the situation. Like, that was a situation that it was meant to move fast. Like, it was really meant to move fast, and it did move fast. Like, a lot of doors like opened up. Like, we had favor from two bloodlines on us. You feel me? Like, even just his father's side, I'm telling you, like, I don't even know what these people are, honestly. They definitely didn't live in that city. I'm telling you, the father was just on a karmic path. And he didn't want to leave his child behind. Because to my knowledge, that was his father's only living child, his only child, to my knowledge. He said it was rumored at one point that he had like an older sister somewhere else, like with someone else or something. I guess like I guess the dad would have had to have a baby like, like young, like early 20s or like, 18, right at 17, and then when he was a working man and, and he went on, like he was on a karmic path and he had a baby with that person. So, I believe that he is a lot that he doesn't know. I believe it's a lot. I feel like that man was in the neck of the woods that he had no place, he had no knowing about, and he just like he just got end up at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was around some real goons, like by any means necessary. But this dad, I feel like he won't let me go. Like, it ain't that he won't let me go because he's pleasant. I don't mind him coming. Like, for real, for real. Like, I know how he is, and I know his manner. And other spirit mediums, y'all don't understand this. Like, I know his manner by the energy it brings me. Like, in regards to his son. You feel me? Like, I know so much about his dad because I could take a good look at his mom. And I could take a good look at all the other people that surround him on the other side, his mother's side. He's only surrounded by his mother's side. And they have been rumored to be a cursed bloodline. Okay? So he just didn't know who he was fooling with. He didn't think that somebody could possibly have him set up or whatever the case may be. That's why I tell you, watch the company that you keep. Watch the company that you keep. And I just, but if it takes him, I don't know, maybe he's free, I know he's not passed on because my phone will be done blew up. Like, my phone probably wouldn't even work. People blowing me up all left and right. Okay? But, like, I feel he's locked up, but that's the best place for him. I feel like I read this energy before. I can't remember whose energy. I can't remember what reading it was. It didn't really stick with me, but now it's like something's coming back to me. Like I said, like somebody is like could have like they went in and then they came out so profound and like like so like deep and so like in touch with themselves. Like I don't know, but we ain't harping on that. We're not harping on that. We're not waiting on that. We're not harping on that. I'm telling y'all from one of the craziest experiences that I've ever had in my life. And just in that one experience, I went through so much. Like it was so much in so little time. It was so much, but it was because it was a greater force. We only could have defeated all of that was around him by us working together, not apart. So, you know what I'm saying? There's no way we could have defeated that. Not with him like halfway lukewarm, because I still believe, because my kids would never do, they're not using me. He had to get out of the like, he had to learn like, no, baby, this person will kill you. This is why the word is so important. Like, I am so happy that I'm telling you, like, that's why I never, ever, you would never hear me condemn, like, going to church, the building. I won't condemn it because I found my own reason for going. I didn't go so I could be Sunday best, baby. I went to go get that message. Tell me more, feed me more. Tell me what's your interpretation of this scripture? Like, it was kind of that thing. It became like a thirst for knowledge. Like my 25th birthday, I bought myself a personalized Bible. That was the only gift I got myself. And I still have it. It's out on my dresser, flipped out. with Nefertiti sitting on the front of it. That's me. Like, I don't put any limits on what to believe, what not to believe, da 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 da. I just know what I know. Cause I know it. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I'm at with it. Like, but I learned the word actually helps me with a lot. It's for you interpret it the way you see fit. But there is a truth. It's your truth. It's the pastor, whoever trying to Bible thump you truth, and then it's the real truth. And the only way you gonna know what's the real truth is if you just get right there in that path for the real truth and just walk it. I mean, that's the best advice. Like, I can't even give you no advice, but to just walk your path. Nobody's path is the same. We could do the same thing, but your purpose is different from mine. Your flair is different from mine. You got something different to offer than I do. This, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, and when you really do get a certain level in your ascension, or when you reach a certain level, you will feel conviction when you do something wrong. I have pure cry before when I know why did I do that? You know, I will break down if I know something I'm just doing something so wrong. You know what I'm saying? I am too, Lisa. That's how I call myself. I'm religious and spiritual. Yeah. Like, I'm not really, I still can't say religious though, because that would make me somewhat like kind of traditional, and that would make, well, kind of, I guess so. See, that's why I don't like to put labels on stuff. That's what I am. I'm everything. I'm everything that's the right thing. I'm everything that's the right thing. That's me. Okay? That's just me. But I don't condemn others for feeling what they feel. Like, I'm never gonna be like, you should do this. Never. What does your soul say? You know what I'm saying? As long as you have one, and it's talking to you, I can't tell you what your soul should say. That's a lane I ain't in. That is way above my pay grade, baby. That would make me try to do my father's job, and I ain't doing that. I can't do his job. Okay? And that's why I don't. I just stay in my lane and do my thing. Y'all know my saying. Y'all see what happened with the pens. So I can't, I'm not going to tell you what to and what not to do, but I'm going to tell you if something that ain't right. That right there, that was hateful. That's not be ugly. You feel me? Now, I say that, but as far as like, I mean, yeah, like, be human. Okay, you be human. You are meant to be human. You're not meant to, like, just sit up here and just clutch this book all day and say, I'm only safe if I'm holding this book. I'm only safe if I go to church every single Sunday. I'm only safe. What? And who taught you that? Thank you, Rebecca. Like, who taught you that? Like, that ain't even right. Like, just do your own thing. As long as I promise you, if you take out a part of you that you know is not right, you walk by faith and not by sight. And my biggest thing, the people who come my way, the biggest test is the faith thing. It's always the biggest test. It's always a leap of faith is required. Okay, like, it is. And it's like, no, it's like, no, they're like, no, this is like something that's usually their security blanket, or what I'm gonna do after I let that up. What would I do? What, you know, if I get this up and I go basically, like, if I go be weird with you, Amethyst Rose, what we gonna do then? Like, basically, that was what that is. Like, you know, like, I always face that, and I don't have time for that. Like, baby, like, if I know you on the winning team and you know I'm on the winning team, then let's hold hands, because when two or more touch and agree, then it shall be done. Let's hold hands and let's We could splash in the water together, and we swimming in beautiful, nice blue, clear seas. And when we walk out of there, we're going into white sand. And like, let's just, sometimes the jump is necessary, because that it's a reason why you have this knowledge in that book. Like, faith is required, at least the size of a mustard seed. Like, I don't have much, and if all I got is just this one step forward, but I'm in the door, you're good. I promise you, you're gonna keep walking after that. You're gonna keep walking. You're gonna keep walking after that. Thank you, Empress Goddess. You're gonna keep walking after that. Like, you're never gonna want to turn back. And if you try, you're just gonna feel conviction. Yeah. Like, yes, those are my thumbnails, y'all. It is. I was wondering if somebody thought that wasn't me, because I know somebody had commented one time and said, your daughter is beautiful. And I'm like, what? That's me. I just work here, so I look like this, but I can clean up nice. I just work here. I'm just here doing what my due diligence, and that's it. But thank you, Fanny Millioness. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all got something out of this long behind. I still owe you some cards too. Oh, that's just horrible right there. But we're gonna do it anyway, Pisces, or whoever you are. This for everybody, I guess, on here. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides, souls from the highest white light, who walk with me every day. These messages are for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Keep the faith. Okay? That's really the message, y'all. Keep the faith. Wow. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. See your emotions as teachers. Y'all, I done been over here in my feelings. And it says assert your authentic needs. So be direct. All right. So it says emotions can be vehicles for transformations, whether joyous or challenging. They can teach you how to overcome fear and cultivate compassion. Okay. And then this says, in a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. So stay true to you. Keep the faith. Let people call you weird. Let people call you. But you ain't. I mean, this same person told me I was weird or some kind of way because I didn't want to, I guess, sit around them and hang out or whatever. Or go to the club every weekend or some crap. Child, stay in the house. It ain't nothing but trouble out there. If you want to go out, go. But I know I said that, and I know it was a Sagittarius reading that I said it, though, when I said that message, because I believe it was a bonus. And I said sometimes going with what you feel and what you feel like doing will save your life. Okay, like it will save your life. It can save your life. You let somebody who got rose-colored glasses on, or they can't see, tell you what you should be doing or how you should be doing it. You in for you headed down a real slippery slope. The blind leading the blind. Exactly. In trouble. That's right. In trouble. You in a whole heap of trouble. I ain't lying now. Look at that. Wow. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. So some of you do need to take a leap of faith. That's what they're saying. Some of you need to clearly state your intention, state your affirmation. You need to clearly say, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. Or just tell somebody, hey, it's time for me to go. Like, it's time for me to see what else is out there. Like, it's a world so bigger. Like, Pisces, and I'm only saying Pisces because I know it's not just Pisces in here, but you don't want to be the fish in the bowl. It's kind of crazy how that is. Like, You want to be, yes, that's safe and everything, but only until you see the beauty of the ocean. So keep that in mind, like, you know. But anyway, it says stars, you can manifest your every wish. If they are not confirming everything that we have sat up here and cried about, and yeah, wings and stars. Oh my gosh, now I'm hearing Rod Wave. He's actually a Virgo, and that's Virgo. That's 8-5 though. No, that's Leo, right? Who's 8? No, that's Leo. Oh my gosh, that's my cousin's birthday. August 5th. But something could be, May 8th. Oh, I did some readings on May 8th. Anyway, I'm tripping, y'all. I'm really sitting up here. Now I'm sitting up here getting into read mode, and I'm trying to see like what's going on here with these cards. I do know that Rod Wave he's an 8-month. He's a August Virgo. Okay. But I'm hearing the song. What's the song? What's the name of Ribbon in the Sky? That's the song that I'm getting. Ribbon in the Sky. That's a good song right now, y'all. Like, y'all need to listen to that song. It's called Ribbon in the Sky. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, let's see. I mean, but he has one. He had one. But he has a song called Ribbon in the Sky. All right, so let's see. That's a good song. That's a good channel song that just came through. All right, what do we have for Pisces? What is this message? Lord have mercy, we don't win. I don't know, Pisces. This ain't it right here. Y'all ain't got to worry about this no more. I'm gonna be over there being that pen, minding my business. Y'all just keep on walking by now. Oh my goodness. Okay, you got the King of Wands. Action is required. Death card. Transformation. Yeah, like I said, you take the first step. You got to take the step though. Okay. All right. So somebody could have Scorpio highly aspected as well. You got the Fool. Boy, tell me. Y'all better stop playing. Go. This is the Fool. Leap of faith. Like how many? Oh my gosh. You got the Page of Wands. Just start. Oh my gosh. 8 of Cups. Just start. Just walk. Oh my God. Just go. 4 of Swords. Surrender. Oh my God. The World. Thank you, Milka. Yes, it's Ribbon in the Sky. I wish y'all need to definitely go look up that song. But they're telling you close the cycle. Oh my gosh. Go for it. I don't know. You can manifest your every wish, whatever it is. You never needed those wings to fly. You got the Page of Cups. Look, you got to gain a new perspective here, okay? Look, Knight of Cups. Wait, is that it? Oh my goodness. Oh. Don't do that. Don't do it. Okay, so it looks like for some of you, it could be somebody coming in, okay? Or somebody's coming towards you. So if you're in Empress energy, somebody is coming towards you, okay? If you are masculine, it looks like you're going towards somebody else. Or somebody, listen, okay? Somebody's going towards somebody here. Somebody that they have been watching. It looks like somebody may watch you. They don't say anything. For some of you, somebody could have, this person wants to apologize, somebody that you were with. They are feeling apologetic. They do want to apologize for keeping things from you. They feel like they missed the opportunity with you, a chance at real love. They put you in competition. Somebody knows they're under judgment too. They know that somebody chose money over you, or clout, or another lover. Look at that. King of Pentacles, the Star, the Lover, 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups. They reconcile with somebody else. Wow. Three of Cups came right back out. Yeah. So some of you somebody's taking a leap of faith and they're coming towards you. The world. Wow. Are they taking a leap of faith and closing out a cycle? Now, this could be you. This could be you. Look at that. 9 of Pentacles. Look at that. Single energy. You got the 10 of Cups. You know what? I could do bad all by myself. Even better. I could do great all by myself is the energy that this spread is giving me. Oh, yes. Absolutely. 9 of Cups. What? What? Let me go get what I deserve. Exactly. It's something deals with your hidden helpers, your ancestors as well. They're trying to give you this. So you have backing. Like, y'all know who stands with y'all. It's like people have their team and then they scared to leap. You know what I'm saying? You got the Page of Wands. So there's a message coming. Somebody is going for it, man. This is you or this is somebody coming towards you. Okay, you got the 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Like, so that's victory, success, accolades. Whatever this is, it's going to end up good. It's okay. Somebody could actually do something publicly, though. What is this? What is this? It's like somebody want to fight for you. Or this or that or I don't know. This person who wants to apologize wants to fight for you. They like, I don't care. It's making me think about the ribbon in the sky thing is making me think about like a banner or something like that. Like somebody like kind of plastering something. Or something like that. You got the 9 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. So it looks like somebody could have spited you. Okay. And this is the same person that wants to apologize to you or feeling apologetic. Yeah. It does look like something blew up and backfired. Okay. Something with them and this third party. But it's more so about this person or you in this spread. Okay. Now somebody could just be telling somebody. Like that could be the message that somebody receiving is like, I'm going on. I want to go see the world. I want to go see what's out there. Just so they could come towards you. But this has them so nervous. Somebody knows that somebody's going to spite them. They know that who they're in a family setting with, if they are currently, or, you know, something like that. If somebody is hopping out of something to come towards you, they already know. Like somebody is like, they shaking in their boots. They shook. They're like, I ain't going over there. I'm not going over there to this person, honey. No. But you know what? In this spread, you actually have the Fool card and the World card. So somebody is taking a leap of faith to go for it. Okay? So the World card is the closing of a major cycle. All right? All right. What do we have? For whoever this message is for. Can I get clarification, please, on the Fool? The Star. Come on. This is crazy. That's the second time today I didn't have my deck upside down. The Star. 9 of Pentacles. Single energy. Something could do with your independence. That's the second time we've seen the 9 of Pentacles. Or somebody is just saying, I want to walk alone. You could go alone. You could go alone. Something is meant for you to go along. For some of you, for a lot of you, it's just maybe you're the first person in your family, and that could be it. Because this your ancestors right here. Something deals with somebody's ancestor. Something definitely deals. I'm telling you, somebody has a significant Aquarius placement, or this could be you. Or maybe it's just maybe you're ahead of your time or something like that. Yeah. But you could be the first in your family. Maybe you're the first in your family to do this, to walk. You're going to have to go alone. Yeah. Let me get one on the World, please. For whoever this is for. The Tower. Wow, with the Death card. With the Temperance. Oh my. Queen of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Hangman. What is this? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Swords. But yet this is a hard choice. Or somebody already somebody knows that they made a hard choice. Like it's like you close up this cycle and then boom, like it's like something just kind of takes off. Something is time. It's done. This is very powerful. Like this is really ancestors right here. For real. This your loved ones. Between your loved ones, the Most High. You know, this is everything that works that you can't see in the physical working with you. That's what this is. Like some of y'all have like a big behind team, like for real. Like you got some. I'm literally hearing some soldiers in here. What they at? Let me find out this child. Let me find out. Let me put the card back. Let me find out. For real. Like some of y'all really have a team. Like y'all really have steppers. So there could be a cycle that's being forced closed at this time for those who are afraid to leap. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. Like I said, they already said that the training wheels are coming off. I got that in that Cancer reading. It's on my community board. You guys could go watch it. Okay. But that's just basically what it is. Now, you have somebody over here that's taking action too, that wants to reconcile. And then you have somebody here that's coming in. Somebody is coming in. They're nervous, but they are part of your soul tribe. Or wherever you're going, you're going to run into somebody that's a part of your soul tribe. Okay? Give me one on why the Six of Wands is here, though. And this could just be you winning. Somebody views you as a star. Somebody views you as, being, action oriented or, going for what it is. But you got the Knight of Cups with the Six of Cups. And the Nine of Swords. So this person from your past is coming back for some of you. And they are nervous. Give me one on this Knight of Cups. For some people, or this is a soul. Give me one on the Knight of Cups, please. The King of Pentacles. So now you got two kings. So, okay. So, I don't know. I feel like somebody else is, nervous or they're both nervous. I don't know what the deal is. Somebody wants to communicate, though. Eight of Wands, the Fool card, Judgment. They're going to communicate. Somebody is a boss though, but I don't understand the anxiety though. The number 99 or the number 9 in general could be significant. Yeah, somebody is like kind of shaking, like they're nervous. They're a wreck. But this is giving me more so like paranoia or I don't know. Give me one on why this Nine of Swords is here because it's getting a little. I don't like this. Okay, that's the Eight of Wands. This communication though, or something that's being said or communicated that has somebody like kind of paranoid or Nine of Swords. Clarify this, please. The Nine of Swords here for Pisces or whoever this is. The Strength card with the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. It's like, but that's matching the energy. I mean, are you scared of someone or is someone scared of you? Like what? Now for some people that could be a Leo that's on pins and needles or somebody who has that highly aspected. Okay, they could want to apologize to you. Somebody could have lied on you, slandered you, something backfired, some kind of illusion or just some kind of something. We do have the Seven of Wands, the Moon, and the Magician here, so that could be why somebody is somebody's Somebody here too. Now, okay, it's really giving me that you got one person. Somebody wants to actually take you out. Okay, and it's still giving like it's giving very much anxiety a little bit. So I don't know how long they've been thinking about it, but it seems like the longer they wait, the more anxious they get is what this is kind of giving me. And then you got somebody over here. Let's see who this person is. Can I get one on the King of Wands? King of Wands, please. The Moon. Or the Ace of Wands, King of Wands. The Devil, the Seven of Swords. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Now, this right here, I think we may have... I hope this ain't all that this person did. Like, it looks like somebody could be like somebody here could be like have like a sex addiction. Who is it? King of Wands. But this could be like a Cancer though. It could be anybody, but somebody here over here could have like a sex addiction or something. Now I don't know if this is the person that we're talking about or the person that somebody was with, because we do have the Three of Cups down here, Three of Wands, Three of Swords. So this could be the third party. So that could be why this person is showing up in the King of Wands energy, is because this person right here. Oh my, I feel somebody was like under heavy manipulation or something. And it's like somebody who did things to... Give me one more on this Nine of Swords. Give me one more and then I won't even go there. Just give me one more on this Nine of Swords and the Strength card. The Knight of Swords, yep. So somebody coming for you. Somebody who came for you was nervous. Or they did something too quickly. They're nervous. It looks like somebody is going away, or they want to go away, or they regret whatever this is. You got the Five of Cups here, the Sun. They see something, the Empress, you. Yeah. It's like somebody's being forced to face what they've done. Like somebody feels your team. They feel your guides. They do. They feel like currently in this energy right now, they've done something too fast. Now, this could just be an assumption. Like maybe somebody is like, like they paranoid, like they don't trust nobody, like, or something like that. Yeah, it's like somebody's like, no, don't come for my stability. Don't come for, like, I feel like you coming for me. Like, don't come for me. Like, and somebody could have got nervous and did something too fastly. Like, somebody did something that was like, Give me one of this Three of Cups is here, please. Three of Cups. The Sun. So this is a great celebration with the Hierophant. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's what we like to see. The Hierophant, the Four Swords, the Lovers. Some of you are reconciling. Y'all could be reconciling with the Leo or Taurus or someone who has Gemini highly aspected. Some of y'all are reconciling now. Or some of you are just celebrating a new connection. This could be celebration of anything, though. Something that you prayed for. Hierophant, Four Swords. Something that you're going to take the leap of faith, or you did already, and you've been doing that thing ever since. You took the initiative to do something. Somebody took action. Somebody also moving in secret, like they working on things and all of that. Like, so it looks like something dealing with your independence and where you sit. Somebody's gonna sit good just by themselves, or this is where you already are. Somebody is not, they're not codependent. They're completely independent. Whether you work alone, whether I'm talking about like if you own your own business, if you work alone or something like that, somebody's not under any contracts. And it looks like some of you are getting a contract that you paid for. I mean, prayed for. I'm talking about paid for. But I don't know. I mean, we do pay for contracts. Something could be dealing with a contract that you pay for. Maybe you need to check into your subscriptions and see if you still want those things or something like that. I don't know. Or I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't know. But whatever this is good. And you started something from scratch. It's all you. Something is on you. That's what this is giving me. Some people may have to I'm really picking up something here in regards to like a pregnancy or something like that. So somebody may have done something too quickly, as far as like dealing with somebody. Maybe somebody had money, or it could have been something happened so fast before you knew somebody was married, or you knew somebody before you seen that somebody has like a mental disorder or something like that. Like somebody has like they're mentally ill, and somebody may have actually gotten pregnant by this person. Some of you are gonna have to, walk that walk. But I've been there. You heard my story. You're gonna have to walk that walk alone, because that's the consequences for your actions. You could settle at some point. You'll get a lot of prospects along your way, but it depends on where you are in your path. It just depends. It depends on where you are in your path, how much you level up. Because if you're independent, you're not gonna need or whatever. You're not gonna let somebody who taking you out on a date that barely, you know what I'm saying? They're not independent. They moving, you know what I'm. And I'm not saying that they can't love you right, but sometimes it ain't all about like. Everything ain't just a love factor. Like you have to love a person enough to let them go. Okay, that shows real love too. Like if somebody wants to hold on to somebody just to have possession over them, that's not love. That person don't love you, and they clearly don't love themselves. Because I don't want nothing that don't want me, and that's just period. I don't want nothing, no one. I don't want nothing that don't want me. And that's something that's what a self-love thing comes in at. You love you gonna want you to look you in the face every day. Not perhaps like the personality. But it's about like we feel the same way. Like we have the same values. We have the same we have the same like morals. The respect factor is big for us. Like we ain't letting nobody disrespect us ourselves. I'm not letting anybody disrespect me. You're not letting anybody disrespect you. And together, if we out somewhere, we ain't even behind the other person's back. We're not letting somebody disrespect the other person while they're not in the room. That's what you want. Something like that. For some of you, that is what's coming in for you, though. That person is coming in. If you are single and you have been doing something alone, you've been holding it down by yourself, you got somebody that's going to match your energy. Because you don't want somebody who's flaky. At the first sign of somebody telling them, "Oh, you the man? How you gonna let that? Or you the woman? Or you the breadwinner?" And it causes, and that one thing causes somebody's ego to be inflated, and they mess up a happy home. It literally could be that simple. It really can. Like you You've got to be loyal. Like that's the thing. You've got to be loyal, because if I can't trust you, if you don't respect yourself enough, or love you enough to love me correctly, or respect me as I deserve to be respected, then I should not trust you. Why would I trust you? Same thing that I was talking about with the family members or whatever. Like, it's okay. I'm not saying, please don't expect your family members to be perfect. Know who they are, though, so you know how to deal with them. How long is the handle of the spoon? Some of them you could be like this with. Others of them you need to give a lot of space to. It don't mean you gotta love them. Just, you can love people from a distance. You can. So why would I risk it all for somebody who would turn on me at the very drop? Like, the way I base the type of love that I want, and I always say this, and I'm gonna share it with you guys, and maybe you'll take something from this, but this is how you're gonna know, like, if somebody really for you or not. And it's gonna be, especially if you rare, especially if you are rare, like what you stand for is rare, what you do is rare, or I don't care what it is, taboo, blah, 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 whatever. It ain't even got to be taboo, but whatever you do, whatever you believe, whatever this, whatever that, is rare. You just a rare find, a rare gem. Like, think about, I always said that I want somebody that on my dying day, if it came down to, like, if something tragic just happened to happen, which, life happens, blah, 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 and it comes down to it, and it's because we maybe were doing something stupid. I don't know. Like, I don't know in what cases this, but life happens. But if I fall into a coma and it's my first day in, what is my partner gonna say? Do we keep her to see? Or do we, you know what I'm saying? So, you want somebody who always thinks of you like that. Because maybe they know you got a nice, healthy insurance policy, and y'all was just arguing the other week. They love you, but they've been trying to creep back out anyway. You feel me? But they the beneficiary to a lot of things, and they might have somebody on the side. I mean, loyalty over everything. I want somebody to say, we'll wait. Let's wait. Let's see what happens. And then they're going to be so in touch with themselves that they'll know in here when it's time. Because I maybe would have come see them by then. Or something, they'll get these miracles, these signs, these wonders. And they'll just know. But 5 minutes into it, and I hadn't even been good and hooked up to ventilators yet. And they like, let's go ahead and call it a day. You don't want nobody like that. And that's who a lot of people are married to right now. Real stuff. Some people are really married to the enemy. To their own worst nightmare. So, build up your independence. Work on you. So you don't have to lean into somebody who you kind of stuck there. Because you either do the work now or you do it later. There's no in between. I'm not saying that somebody won't come in and take care of you. But at least you're not afraid to walk alone. Like, they know that I got something to lose when I lose my person. Because she would leave me, or he would leave me. Because they ain't putting no smack. The disrespect can't live here. The verbal abuse can't live here. None. Anything that makes me get too heated, I can't, Like, that's the type of energy that you got to be on with some people. So make sure you love you so somebody else can learn how to love you and love you properly. Okay? But anyway, y'all getting some people coming in to you. I ain't got time to rush up out of here, but I got to go. Y'all got some people coming in. All right, love you. Work on you. Because can't nobody take away from you what you built for yourself. When they can hold it over your head, I'm not saying everybody ain't like that. Like when I give somebody something, and I'm talking about I done spent some bread before. That was always my biggest thing, being an overgiver. I used to overgive. No, now I don't overgive nothing. Not conversation, not money, not time, nothing. No. You make people earn you. Every ounce in every part of you, they need to earn it. And it's the same way. You got to earn this person. It's the same thing. You look at that man in his eyes or that woman in their eyes, and if you look at yourself at a certain level and you give them that same respect. Y'all see that? Yes, it is powerful. It is. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So they've been here with us. If y'all been rocking out, they've been here with us. Okay. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon and Taurus. Money looking real good. Y'all looking real good. Do what they say. Go within. Do what they say. They're here. They've been here the whole time. The whole time. I've enjoyed y'all. Okay. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for talking back to me. Thank you. We done sat here and cried together. Lord have mercy. Oh my. This almost a 4-hour live. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I've enjoyed y'all so much though. And I'll see y'all in the next readings. I don't know when that's gonna be. It won't be too long though. But I guess this was divinely. I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. And I don't know why I went live. But I'm divinely guided. So I love y'all too. Thank you. I gotta go. Bye y'all.